All right, let's go live. All right, now last night we caught it in real time. Real time. We did catch it in real time. We seen your man and somebody else's man up on that stage just looking very, very bad. We caught it live. That's the beautiful thing about this show here, man. We constantly in the pursuit to do God's work here. You know, this is a brand you can trust, okay? Now, had I not been live, we wouldn't have caught it live. But we did, all right? Double tap the screen, hit the like button on the way in the door. We got a lot of rabbit hole material. It's Friday. Assalamu alaikum to the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? We won't be on this joint real long. No freaky. You know what I mean? Now, Biden apparently loses his temper and walks off the press conference. He confuses Trump for Vice President Kamala Harris. You know what I mean? Simple. Easy mistake, right? Anybody can make a mistake, right? Anybody can make a mistake. Even the president of this good old nation that we living in that gives all that free money up. You know what I'm saying? When Trump is in office. All right. Okay. I want y'all to fire up your blunts, man. It's time to go.
Is what everyone seems to be referring to in his cabinet big boy press conference today at NATO, and
big boy press conference. This was not the place to fuck up at.
The point was, okay, there's no prompter, there's not,
because technically Trump doesn't have to give him another fucking masturbate. Doesn't have to give him another debation. He don't have to give him another debation. Get your vote on, man. We about to have some fun.
It's supposed to be a script. He's supposed to alleviate some of the. President Joe Biden had his, what everyone seems to be referring to in his cabinet, big boy press conference today at NATO, and the point was, okay, there's no prompter, there's not supposed to be
NATO press conference, y'all.
Be a script. He's supposed to alleviate some of the concerns that Democratic voters have and members.
All right, let's wait till we get some people up in here. Right now, let's wait till we get the people up in here. Before we go there, let's go. I was on Kwame. Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, like from the beginning, you know, if y'all been around for a long time, a lot of y'all came here because of Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see what Kwame Brown doing. He got some funny shit he playing. You need to go down, baby.
Mama's cookie. Get a little taste of mama's cookie.
I just have one thing.
Hey, black.
Hang on here.
Black, you ain't black. Black,
You ain't black.
Black, you ain't black. Black, leadership. Black, you ain't black. Black, leadership. Black, you ain't black. Black leadership. You ain't black. I want black. You ain't black. Something black. You ain't black. I want black.
Hey, yo, Mac, me. You ain't black.
You ain't black. Something for black. You ain't 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 black.
Oh.
You ain't black. You ain't black. I want black.
I
Trump.
want black.
You ain't black. Racism. You ain't black. Charlemagne. You ain't black.
Hustle man, you ain't black. Black to the P. You definitely ain't black.
Essential workers. You ain't black.
I'm black.
You ain't black.
Why not?
You ain't black.
Come on, guys. I'm Black Dana.
Come on, man. You ain't black. Blacks. You ain't black. Dr. King. You ain't black. This virus.
Let's go.
You ain't black. Come on, man. You ain't black. A disproportionate amount of them ain't black. Ain't black. Now people recognize.
You ain't black. You ain't black. All right, let's see who's out here. Let's see what's going on. Kwame Brown. All right. Let me switch this up.
Members of Congress have about his cognitive decline, his mental decline. And so let's see how it went. It didn't start off so well. first, he introduced Kamala Harris in a way that wasn't accurate. So you should see for yourselves.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
This happened on the same day that he introduced Volodymyr Zelensky, the leader of Ukraine, as Putin. But there's more. Let's go to the next video where, well, actually, Cenk, why don't you weigh in on this?
So Zelensky's Putin, Kamala Harris is Trump, and this is the press conference where he's supposed to prove to us how great he is. But keep in mind, it's not like the Democrats have lowered the bar, so they think, well, if he doesn't die during the press conference, then he should go on. No. Well, if he doesn't fall apart at the seams, he should go on. No. He has to make up a giant deficit. He's losing in every swing state. Right now, combination of polls has him down by 3 nationally. He has to win by 5, so he's down by 8 in effect. He's at 37% approval rating. And he was at 52 when he won. He's got 15 points to make up at least. This, hey, he didn't get every single answer wrong, is not the win you think it is, especially when in the middle of the press conference, he's calling Kamala Harris Trump and Zelensky Putin. Already a disaster, already over.
Biden apparently also showed off a list of pre-screened reporters to call on for this press conference. So let's take a look at that.
I'll take your questions. I've been given a list of people to call on here.
I don't think that's necessarily bad, right? Like that's typically what happens in these press conferences. I don't think that's that big of a deal. If he had a script in front of him, that would be different. A list of reporters to call on for questions, I think is fine. Now, let's go to the next video because I haven't watched this ahead of time. I don't know what it's about, but well, apparently he denies that he goes to sleep early, even though he had gathered a group of Democratic governors to let them know that the problem is he's not getting enough sleep and he plans on taking more naps and sleeping more.
He said he's not gonna do events past 8 o'clock at night because he knows he doesn't function well past 8 o'clock. And we're not talking about midnight, we're talking about 8 o'clock. The early bird special is barely over. So let's see what his answer was.
There's been reporting that you've acknowledged that you need to go.
This, you know why this is bad, man? I'm gonna tell you why this is sizzling. This is sizzling because it's like, okay, I'm on YouTube, right? You always gonna have your ops. You always gonna have people that don't like you. But when your own people is telling you, sit your stupid ass down, then you better pay attention, all right? Jay Rico, salute, good morning. Stacey Galore, 2024. Why Stacey Galore got a rich? That must be a fake Stacey Galore, because Stacey Galore got a rich.
Bed earlier and your evening around 8.
That's not true. Look,
for the patient that it's been determined they're going to get the upper and lower set of teeth supported by implants that don't come out. What?
Okay, hold on. Let me drop the link. See if Black and Pete won't pull up.
What I said was, instead of my every day starting at 7 and going to bed at midnight, it'd be smarter for me to pace myself a little more. And I said, for example, the 8, 7, 6 stuff, instead of starting a fundraiser at 9 o'clock, start at 8 o'clock. People get to go home by 10 o'clock. I love my staff, but they add things all the time. Very.
He throwing it off on his poor staff.
Yeah. I'm catching hell from my wife for that. Anyway.
What do they add? Did they add that you
look at her face? She's so pissed off, yo.
Go to sleep at 8 o'clock? They didn't add that. The Democratic governors are the ones who said your quote in person that you shouldn't do things past 8 o'clock. That has nothing to do with your staff. And then he talks about his wife. What was that about at the end? I mean, we know his wife makes.
What the fuck was that about? This man is confused, y'all. I'm glad we caught it in live time last week.
All the decisions. I wouldn't point that out in this conference, but yeah, what did you think he was referring to?
To be fair, what he was referring to is, well, he placed blame on his staff for filling his schedule with too many things to do, and that his,
in the words of King Troll, Drake,
his wife gives him hell about having so much to do in one day. That's what he was referring to. He's the president of
fucking mummy, Monique. That's a fact.
The United States, guys. He's the president of the United States.
We got a whole fucking dusty mummy running this country. Oh, the funny shit is about, the fucked up part. It's just all the Trump hatred that you get, man. You know what I'm saying? So much Trump hate, fucking bums.
I mean, look, guys, I've said this before, but I can give you many examples. Would you have him drive your car with your kids inside it?
Yo, these fucking press people are fucking.
I can give you many examples.
Worse than me.
Would you have him drive your car with your kids inside it? Would you have him operate heavy machinery? Oh. Nobody would, right?
Oh.
The presidency is not a small job. It's a giant job. And he right now has to do two jobs. One is be the president, others run for president. They're both.
Why the fuck I thought, every time I see this dude, big fat face, I think about Mark Cuban. Am I the only one? Type one if you think Mark Cuban when you look at this fucking guy's face.
Incredibly difficult jobs. You cannot do it if you can't go past 8 o'clock at night. I don't care, who you want to blame. The governor said that.
Sit your ass down, old man.
You said it, okay? And I think it's a little bit telling about.
Doing crack in the White House is bad. Doing crack in the White House is sad.
The wife comment, I'm gonna catch hell from my wife. So your wife's the only one you're listening to according to every mainstream media reporting on this. And so now you're telling us in the most important press conference, oh my God, my wife yells at me about this or that. That doesn't help the image of you being controlled by your wife, right? And her making the actual decisions.
Yeah.
So for me, the bottom line on this press conference is not anywhere near good enough. Even if you didn't.
I'm still thinking, when is your next show coming out, Mr. Mark Cuban? And matter of fact, can I hold something? No Diddy.
Think that he fell apart at the seams and you just want to keep making excuses. Well, Kamala Harris could be Donald Trump. No, look, I know that's not your excuse for Blue MAGA. Their excuse will be, it's just a normal slip up. All Joe Biden ever does is 100 normal slip-ups that every president apparently does. Do you remember Barack Obama making these slip-ups? I don't remember it.
Let Trump make one fucking so-called slip-up. One so-called slip-up. You know what I mean? Matt, he will roll over and push that button. Everybody will be blew the fuck up. He'll make a quick decision. A very quick decision. You know what I mean? And send us all to YouTube heaven. All right? Now, Black and P, I seen Black and P pull up. You got to hit the link again. I don't see you there.
It's not that everyone is perfect or
slip-ups happen, right? Like, it's normal. It's normal to misspeak. Look, we don't have a prompter here, right? Sometimes we misspeak and we'll be thinking about someone else. And when we're talking about someone entirely different, we might mix up names and not even.
Now, I like where she's going with, because anybody can make a mistake.
Realize it at that moment. That's totally normal. But you have to take these slip-ups that Biden is basically having over and over again during these big international, events.
All right, man. Now we got Black to the P up in here. You know what I'm saying? Now P, it's gonna be hard to defend him today. We cannot defend.
What's gonna happen, Mac? Why they don't come on, right? Trump done fucked around. He was in different states saying he was in a whole nother state. His team had to come and tell him, no, you actually here. He done messed up plenty of times. He done said he ran against Obama in 2016 and 2020. He done made plenty of mistakes. He said people was in office that actually wasn't in office. Like, he done made plenty of mistakes. Nobody reports on it, because if you report on it, it evens the ground. Now you got to go off policy. What did he do when he was in office compared to what Biden did in office? Biden is way more legislative. What's called? Check out the GPD and see rate higher. Just go stick. Everybody is going off of, Biden made a gaffe. Trump made these same gaffes over and over and over and over again, but nobody reports on it.
No, they definitely cover it.
Nobody reports on it.
Look, they put it in your face when Trump fucks up, right? But see, look, today that's what I want to do, Pete. And because we could talk about everything that's wrong with Trump. You know what I'm saying? And we have. I mean, I'm a Trump supporter, and I have a list of things that I could tell you that I don't agree with as a person that follows him. But today, let's talk about Biden. Let's say, for instance, let's take Trump out of the race, and let's talk about the motherfucker that's running our country. You know what I mean? The man can't even remember who's his vice president. See, this is not just a fumble.
He slipped
This is
up.
not a fumble.
But Trump
Okay,
did
but
the same thing. Trump said he ran against Obama in 2020. He ran against Obama in 2006. He made them same mistakes over and over and over again. To his team had to tell him, they had to give him a teleprompter so he can actually read, so he won't make mistakes.
Okay, look at this. Do you think this is
I mean, it's a good talking point because this is what's being reported in the news. The cognitive decline of Joe Biden. But we not voting for Joe Biden, the person. We voting for those who are voting for Joe Biden is voting for his administration, his policy. We trust more in the Joe Biden administration than we do a Donald Trump administration. It's been proven Donald Trump have. Go ahead, Mac, my bad.
okay? Let's look at it. Let's look at the games, right? If the head of your gang, right, and we talking about gangs, if the head of your gang is a rat, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about the gang as a whole? Do we say that we trust the members of the gang over the person that's listen? If we trust the administration, then the first thing the administration needs to do is get rid of a faulty candidate. That's like us, you know what I'm saying? If we got, you know, if we're brothers and we got some sisters and stuff, and our mother is declining in terms of making decisions, the oldest one steps up and says, "Yo, you know what? Let me sort mommy out and get somebody else to run this shit."
I'm sorry, Matt. I gotta stay out the chat because Trump didn't go to North Korea and Russia to talk for peace. Trump went to North Korea and Russia to talk for business. He wanted to open up a fucking hotel in Moscow, and he was trying to open up a hotel in North Korea. He didn't go there to talk peace because why we don't have peace? He had 4 years in office. Why is there no peace? Because, and then people say, oh, there was no war under Trump. That's bullshit. It was war over in the Middle East the whole time Trump was in office. He just ignored it and did nothing about it. That's not what presidents do. When you have allies, when you part of something that's bigger than you, you're supposed to help out. If Mac is my neighbor and I see somebody going to my neighbor's house, I'm not going to sit by and watch somebody breaking his shit. I'm going to do something about it. Period.
But we got to be able to have the first and foremost. We're gonna get to the comments after we build, right? And then we're gonna go back in the comments and we're gonna address the comments. But
I'm sorry, that's just my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, though.
No, because it should trigger some emotion in you. Because honestly, man, without us seeing our people, you know what I mean, people that look like us having some emotional, you know what I mean, input into what's going on, it's gonna make you think that everybody is just fucking don't give a fuck. But look, let's look at this, right? We're talking about he's being confronted right now. This happened about yesterday at 5.
This concludes.
Respectfully, earlier you misspoke in your opening answer. You referred to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump. Right now, Donald Trump is using that to mock your age and your memory. How do you combat that criticism from tonight?
Listen to him.
This concludes tonight's press conference. Thank you, everybody.
Now we're talking about what's appropriate and what's inappropriate for a president. This is the guy that's running our shit, P. This is the guy that's holding it down for us right now. You know what I'm saying? So we need to, like, I'm telling you, if we take Trump out of the conversation, let's just say Trump is the other guy. You know what I mean? We still can't excuse the fact that his administration, his own administration, is telling him, "Yo, listen, we love the groundbreaking shit you did. You was the guy. It's time to step the fuck off." When your own people, and don't we talk about this all day, Pete? When you have a guy, a tyrant, you know what I mean? You know, or some sort of leader that's running shit, and your people telling you, step the fuck down. and the motherfucker don't want to listen.
But that's not true, though. That's only right-wing propaganda. Most of his party is still behind him. You hear AOC, you hear a lot of the leaders in that party coming out and saying Joe Biden is our fucking witchcom, and we're standing behind him. You have a couple that's saying, and even he himself is saying, I'm having that conversation with my party because we're gonna do the best thing for our party. But why Republicans ain't telling Donald Trump, you just caught 34 felonies, why you don't step the fuck away and let us do the best thing for our party? No. See, Democrats are telling Joe Biden, look, you need to make a decision. If you're going to run, we're going to be behind you. But if we going to have this conversation, because if we can find a better candidate, then that's what we're going to do. And he's willing to even have that conversation with his party. Trump ain't willing to have that conversation with them.
Last night, he said that he's not leaving till the job is done. He has no intent.
And he also said in that same Wisconsin, I will be talking with my party, and we're going to make the best decision that we're going to make for our party. But right now, I am the candidate. I'm the front runner. I am not only am I the candidate, but I am your current president.
All right, give me a second. All right, now we're gonna address some questions after this.
Yeah, my G.
In the context of what happened during that debate, in the context of Chuck Todd saying that a White House secretary told him 2 years ago that there's no way that Biden can run again because of the state that he's in.
So
okay?
I want to build more on those cabinet members, right?
Apparently, somebody said nobody will last 8 hours in my country where my ancestors are. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, I see a lot of that. A lot of self-hatred in America. They say that us Trump supporters hate everything. Yeah, it ain't really that, man. I think that I was against Trump in the beginning, and I just got tired of listening to propaganda. So I started paying attention to what really was going on.
What policies did he pass, Mac?
What you mean with policies?
What policies did Trump pass his whole time in office? He only passed 4 policies compared to the 15 that Joe Biden has passed.
Well, I like the fact that he gave a lot of money,
to black colleges, right? But Biden gave more.
I'm not talking about
more to them.
Not the black colleges.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I always go to the black colleges too, but in particular, yesterday we was talking about SBA, small business. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really into the black.
It's more small business owners and more small business jobs created under Biden than under Trump. All we got to do is look up the stats and not listen to hoopla because the stats.
Look. If we go listen, we can.
I'm gonna share something with you, and then you can share it if you want. That's up to you. But I'm gonna share you the facts.
I'm looking at it from the standpoint of me, like when the money start rolling out, how it affected me personally and all the people around me. Like
what money you talking about? What money started rolling out?
I'm talking about the money that was allocated specifically towards small business, right?
Right.
Now that conversation, now when they say black jobs and shit like that,
I don't understand that. Go ahead, my G.
A lot of people don't understand that. But me, I take black jobs as things that affect, like I'm black, right? So I have to look at things from standpoint of what.
There's no job that has your description on it, though. There's no job that says.
No, I'm talking about the opportunities. I'm talking about the opportunities that.
So you gotta understand when white ringers use this propaganda, when they say black jobs, Mexicans is taking black jobs and all that. No, y'all been taking jobs from us from the beginning. Don't try to use. You try to use that as race bait. You try to use that as politics. Oh, these Mexicans is overrunning the border and they taking away black jobs. They taking.
Let's rewind back to the SBA, right? Now, small business, right? Now, when I think black jobs, I'm thinking about right now, none of my black friends I could borrow $100 from. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just saying that without a hassle, right? Now, during the time when the money was being flushed into small business, you got to think about it like this, right? Not only was the money being flushed into it, but the campaigns to make us know that the money was available. Like, for instance, the STEMI packs. They was talking about this on my channel last night. They said, well, that money came from here. People only got $1,200. People was complaining about getting free money. I didn't understand that, right? But from a small business perspective, I watched all my people that had that's black.
But you gotta understand,
all my people. I watched all of my people that invested into themselves. I watched all my people that went and got a fucking business banking account and got a real business. I ain't talking about the niggas that were saying, yeah, I got a business and got a fucking EIN and all of a something they got a business. I'm talking about the people that actually was filing taxes and that was maintaining their business. Like I said, they had a business banking account. They all their shit was lined up. All of those people that I know that's like that's black, came up like the feds. They didn't have to go get fake PPPs. You want to know why? Because real PPPs was laid on the table. Real forgivable loans was laid on the table for them. You know what I'm saying? The zoning that comes with the SBA, meaning that, yo, listen, if you're a small boutique shop, we're not gonna let a Macy's open next to you. You understand where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, when we talk about that one particular thing, black jobs, how I take it, without getting caught up in the wordplay, as I look at how it affects me personally, practically in my life.
You have to vote, and you have to vote on what works for you. I'm not trying to change your vote. I'm not trying to tell you who to like or not to like, right? I'm just putting the facts out there, period. Those bills wasn't drawn up by Republicans. They was drawn up by Democrats. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer drew up the PPP loan bill. They drew up all the stimulus check bills. Only thing
let me ask you something. Now Schumer that's his administration. That's the same attribution you given to Biden. When you say that Biden, okay, Biden is a vegetable, but we trust his administration. Whatever we say, whatever they feel about Trump.
No. That was not Trump's administration. Trump's administration was going to jail. That was your Congress. That was your House and your damn Senate. That's what I'm talking about. Nancy Pelosi was the leader of the House the House Democrats. That her and Chuck Schumer. That's not his which column that he put together. That's the people that we voted into office. His cabinet is the people that he hired and fired. They were going to jail. Remember? They were going back and forth to jail. Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi drew up this bill. Chuck
Schumer is the number one person saying that Biden has to step the fuck.
And I understand that. Like I said, there are people within the party that think he should step down. But then,
that's not just anybody. That's a major figure, like you said. That you, Look.
But that's because we got the balls to do it, Mac. We got the balls to say, you know what, nigga? You might take us down. You may need to step down. The Republicans don't got the balls to tell Trump, nigga, you need to step the fuck away from the party because you ruining the party. If this had been any other candidate against Biden, it would have been a clean shot. It's still a race. How you got a motherfucker that's incognitive, like they saying, running up against another motherfucker, and they still both running hand to hand. That's letting you know something. Trump is unpopular. He's not popular.
Okay.
He's popular amongst the racists and amongst the rich and well off. That's who he's popular amongst. He's not a popular amongst us. Some of us may be confused.
No, wait. You know what? There we go.
He lost the popular vote by 7 million last time. He lost the popular vote to Hillary Clinton by 2 million.
Okay, that's the popular vote.
The popular vote ever.
The popular vote, or is that the black vote? Because I'm telling you.
No, that's the popular vote. The popular vote is how many votes overall you get, not this electoral system. Trump won the electoral in 2016, but he lost.
Hold on for a second, P. They motherfuckers is bugging in my chat. I need y'all to double tap the screen and hit the like button. We got Black to the P up on the screen. And if you don't like what Black to the P is saying, please address it respectfully in my chat. That's my brother. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about what his opinion is. I'll end up slapping the shit out of one of y'all over my brother. So I'm telling you, you want to troll him or you want to say something against him, he obviously on the other side of my opinion, but you got to respect him. And if you want to say something personally, the link is pinned at the top. Y'all need to double tap the screen and get these likes up to 100 real quick. Let's make them go all the way up real quick, man. Because y'all bugging. Fucking 19 likes. Y'all been here voting and shit. Hit the fucking like button or the dislike button. Do your thing. But respect my guests, all right? No matter who come up here. Long as they respecting us, we respect them. That's it. And I'm talking about other people. I don't give a fuck if Pete disrespect y'all. Y'all gonna have to deal with it.
I don't disrespect people, Mac, and I don't give a fuck about what he's talking about in that chat neither. I'm having a conversation with you. I'm building with my brother right now, so all that shit is irrelevant. But shout out to the chat, though. Peace to all the good people.
One more time. Get them fucking likes up. Double tap the screen. You know what I'm saying? And they say you're not speaking facts. They saying that, I'm watching the chat too, Pete. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to address it because look, think about it, right? We both run channels, and you're a vet at this. You know, we focus on them when they want us to focus on them. We're not going to get to the bottom line of the conversation. Now, we went from the SBA. We went to the issue with Trump, and we have to, let's just take the candidate. If we want to have a administration conversation, we could do that. You know what I mean? And we could talk about whose administration was better. I would say if we just looked at the administration and we didn't look at the person, I say we was doing way better when Trump was here. What do you say?
But the stats don't say that. What you say is cool. That's your personal feeling, and maybe in your lifetime you felt better up under Trump. That's
what about you? Let's talk about me and you. Let's talk about me and you. Let's take the stats. Let's take the stats off the table. Let's say me and you. In your personal life, was things better or worse?
I didn't benefit from Trump. I didn't benefit.
No. I'm saying let's take me and you.
That's what I'm saying. In my personal life, things that remained the same throughout that whole process. Right, so through Biden and Trump, it remained the same. You know what I'm saying? I was basically a single dad, homeless with a child, trying to find a way. So it didn't neither. I didn't get no child tax credit. I never got not one stimulus check, not one. Why
not?
First one, second, third one, none of that.
Why not?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I guess I wasn't eligible. I wasn't worried about it. I was too busy trying to make sure me and my little man was good. You feel what I'm saying?
One of the components of your personal life is your family and your friends. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to your family and your friends, your environment, was your environment in a better position? Was the people around you in a better position or not?
My environment is better. Come on, man. You've seen my progress through the last 3 years.
I'm talking about outside of you. I'm talking about your peoples.
Nah, my people we good now. Everybody I see where I'm from. These niggas is nothing ever changed for us. The only thing lockdown was the only thing that changed for niggas out here. Cause you know how niggas get it out here. Niggas get to their bread. Now,
if you didn't get a stimulus, I'm gonna let you know right now. You can go back and get that.
I know they keep telling me you can claim all 3 of them and you can get your child tax credit, but I've been taking care of me and my son before that shit even hit them. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't change. That's why I said right now I'm doing better. I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I thank God for that. I don't thank Biden or Trump for that.
But you know what? Look, this is what I'm trying to say, right? I'm saying that in reality, right? If you go back, even if you go back on social media and you go back to the time Trump was here versus the shithole we had with Biden, bro, I'm going to tell you, man, the facts is, in my personal life, everybody was doing better.
Yeah, I just not me. I wasn't one of the ones that benefit from it.
Yeah, look. The stats don't dictate what I call relevant. What I call relevant is the reality of what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but understand, your vision of the world and your vision of the America is very narrow.
No, it's not. It's not because you gotta understand. You
only see what's in front of you. You don't see the effect of what's happening out here. What's happening?
I do. Listen, it's
impossible for you to see it.
No, it's a balance. You got to think. I'm a YouTuber. I have to do a lot. Look. It's a balance. It is a balance. I'm gonna show you why. Because on one end, right, I have my personal life, which might be limited, like you said, based off of what I see and stuff like that. But then you have I do a lot of studying, bro.
And I know you do.
Let me show you something. You see this paper right here? Kiani, salute. Give me 1 second, right? Yeah. Kiani, real keys to the city, and my nigga Lansky, we was coming up with some show ideas, right? And this is a show idea I had a long time ago. I wrote it up. It's called Vote 'Em Out. Mm-hmm. I drew this up with my own hand. It's gonna be like a satire type of show. It's not gonna be all about politics. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like a combination of things. The point I'm trying to show you by showing you that is that I do a lot of studying. So maybe, my personal view might be narrow, but what the world is saying outside of stats, because stats is just a group of numbers that people compile, and them so-called stats could be messed up. You know what I mean? But perspective, personal perspective from around the world, you can't get that confused because this is people what they're telling you from the ground. Like when they come out, like when they was
you doing something, Mac, and perceive it to be one thing, and it be you.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you a quick example, right? When they was coming out with when they was saying that there was a disease, what was that shit called? Swine flu or some shit, something that they said derived from Liberia, right? It was a disease that I forgot what it was. Was it swine flu? They was talking about the shit came out of Liberia. Meanwhile, my homeboy was in Liberia, and this motherfucker is like live streaming and showing me what's the reality of what they going through as opposed to what the news was talking about. So that's one of the ways I get perspective. I build with people.
You also know, right? There's parts of Africa that's doing very well, right? There's parts of Africa that look beautiful, right? But you know, the hoopla is they only show you kids starving. They show you the fucked up parts. They show you the wars. So this is what propaganda feeds us.
Now that's perspective, because you got to think. Propaganda goes two different ways. Maybe the stuff that I be doing on my channel, like the last video we did about Africa, outside of the Africans eating dogs, is the video with the people that's migrating back to Africa and the lands and shit that's available for us. So that propaganda is based off of perspective, because you got to think about it. If you're looking at that, you know what I mean, then that's going to be your perspective. That's the propaganda you're consuming. If I'm looking, if what's coming up on my algorithm is a little bit different, my algorithm is showing me that people are moving back to Africa and getting free land. You know what I'm saying? Like the old propaganda might have been that. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not talking about what you're searching though, Matt. What I'm talking about is with the news outlets and what the media is putting out there. Not that we can go, whatever you put in your algorithm, the more you search up shit, the more things that they're gonna send to you. But when I'm talking about the media, Fox 5, Newsmax, CNN, CBS, NBC, what these news stations put out to you and what these commercials and shit put out to you is that Africa is a third, like Trump said, a shithole country. You feel me? And that is nothing there. We should ban all people from coming from over there. Ban all Muslims from coming to America. See, this is what people about to vote for. And motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And people gonna get exactly what they want when they vote for it. Brown versus board education overturned. Black people no longer can go to school with white people. They trying to overturn all this shit. They've been talking about it in Congress.
Well, Biden is the one that revolutionized that. Keeping people separate shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. There's no facts to prove that.
Yes, it is.
I know he drew up the crime bill. I knew he did that. I knew him and a bunch of other Republican and Democrats.
I'm talking about way before that. I'm talking about when he was voting, when he was saying that he didn't want the buses to be integrated.
But Brown versus board education was, I think, before Biden's Senate term.
No, Biden's a dinosaur. He's been around.
Biden, right? He's 80, but I believe Brown versus board education was when he was in his teens. But you can go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna pull that up right now. But let's look at. Let me just finish. You want to know why this is interesting to me? Because these are people that normally be on Biden's side. You know what I'm saying?
Like I just said in your comments, I said, "Sink my man." Like I like him. You know what I'm saying? But ever since Biden didn't do enough with the Gaza and Israel war, ever since Biden didn't do enough, he been on some bullshit. Like just because
I can't deny that. I've seen him switching up based off of that too.
I do this shit like you do it, Mac.
Now, but look, I remember when he did his outbursts and stuff like that. But again, like I said, earlier with black people in the South, we should have a certain amount of emotional attachment to our issues that affect our real life. He feels like, listen, sometimes you could be on somebody's side until something hits you so hard. Yo, you trying to commit genocide on these people. Of course, I would change how I feel about somebody when they got their hands involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, Pete.
Yeah.
Several secretaries in his cabinet have said that that the entire cabinet meetings would be scripted.
Yeah, I'm speaking up for Trump, you know what I'm saying? And he's not necessarily speaking up for Biden, he's speaking up for Biden's administration, and he doesn't like some things that Trump he doesn't stand for, represent. All right, let's finish listening to this.
Which is unusual, not what normally happens in the presidency. And in fact, they're like, well, is this a real thing? Are we having an actual conversation?
Montana!
And there's not even reporters in the room, but they're scripting it with their own cabinet, right? So what's the point of it? It's just all theater. They all know what's going to be said ahead of time. And this is all to protect Biden so that even his own cabinet doesn't find out how terrible a shape he's in. And then, to me, one of the most stunning parts of that was that I didn't know this. I thought they were having regular cabinet meetings. They haven't had one since last year.
And he did
what?
They haven't had a cabinet.
He did terrible in the Gaza shit. He did terrible. The way those videos was pouring in about them people that was really on the ground, you know what I mean? He did terrible, bro. He did terrible. And look,
well, how he did terrible, Mac, when Trump didn't do anything at all. Biden responded. He did something.
Biden sat the fuck still for a month.
No, that's not true. The guy was mad because he was supplying. They were supplying both sides of the war. He said he wouldn't supply Hamas, but he did get what's called weapons to defend themselves. So but Trump did nothing. It was 4 wars going on under Trump.
Look, it took him a month. A lot of media coverage. And those people getting bombed.
Americans got to make up their mind, man. They want us to stay
Hold up. Bro, you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker didn't move a pinky while them motherfuckers was bombing that shit up. It took them a month to even go put somebody next to the borders to usher those people out of the country. You want to know why? Because they was getting to the borders. They was bombing the refugee camps. They was wilding the fuck out. And America, Biden stood the fuck out of it. You want to know why? Because Russia and China threatened the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period.
I'm gonna tell you this, Mac. When you go in, you know what I'm saying, defend another nation, you strategically go in. You don't just go in. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. You know what it is? They only go in when they can steal money.
That's not true. Because listen, Trump went into Africa, Trump went into Saudi Arabia, went into over Afghanistan, and took all their oil. He held it hostage and took it. Trump did that. He did that. And then he started building a pipeline from there to the he did that. I can bring up all the videos and the articles and that. He did that. And they asked him, what you gonna do with the oil? Are you gonna give it back to him? He said, I don't know. Well, I might just keep it for ourselves.
Hey.
That's a fact.
Meeting since October of 23.
What?
No cabinet meetings this year. Full cabinet meetings.
Hey, John is asking you for citations on that. You can pull something up if you want, or just tell me where to go and I'll pull it up for you, bro.
Okay.
What?
So that because they can't show him to his own cabinet. Because that's how much of a mess he is.
Oh my God.
So, look, guys, the cabinet, by the way, is also the one that could evoke the 25th Amendment. If Joe Biden doesn't cut his losses and get out of the race, soon it's going to get bad enough that people are going to say he should step down from the presidency.
I don't want anyone to freak out. I'm trying to stay calm, but I'm legitimately concerned. Okay, I'm concerned.
I've now not only talked to other Democrats,
not just about.
You know what? Let me be petty real quick because we got. I need everybody to double tap the screen. Y'all got to get them fucking lights up, right? Let's play this game now because let me just give y'all a little backdrop on me and Black to the P. We go back and forth about Trump. That motherfucker right there ain't gonna let Trump breathe. You know what I'm saying? And he don't. Let me tell you something. You could have Sammy Davis Jr. come back from the dead and run for president, and he's gonna be on dead Sammy Davis Jr. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta get them lights up, right? P. Hunter Biden smoking crack. Come on. Like Pookie.
He's a drug addict.
He's a part of Biden's administration.
No, not at all. He don't have not one job on his administration. And not only that, he has been prosecuted and found guilty, and Biden said he will not pardon his son.
Hunter Biden's secret child. 60 minutes.
What that got to do with Joe Biden? My son is in jail for drugs and guns. What the fuck that got to do with me? I'm a bad parent. I'm not a good dude because of my son. Now let's make shit make sense.
Nope, because that's what that's what y'all do. Y'all
That's a motherfucking lie because Donald Trump, they don't do the same rules. Donald Trump's daughter got over $3 billion while he was in office. And we know you or your family not supposed to profit from the office while you in there. And his children were part of his cabinet. Jared Kushner, his daughter's husband, his son-in-law, got $2 billion from the Saudis. They ain't say nothing about that. You look that up. Look how much money Ivanka got from China. Go look that up. So we're not going to talk about Hunter Biden. Yeah, he smoked crack. He like prostitutes. So what? His father ain't part of that shit. Ain't got nothing to do with his dad. Remember, the Republicans was impeaching Joe Biden. What happened? What happened to the impeachment? This shit was a sham.
Bro, let me show you. He's at all of the meetings. Let me tell you, have you ever watched Game of Thrones?
No, I don't watch TV like that. I watch politics. I'm old, so I guess CNN and NBC and all that's my new shit.
Well, listen, Game of Thrones basically on politics too. But I'm gonna just tell you this, right? And it shows you the human nature, but it also shows you the way things are constructed. And as far as like the presidential cabinet and stuff like that, it's safe to say that at these cabinet meetings, the only ones that's going to be at these meetings is the people that's a part of his administration. Mr. Biden is at all of these meetings. Hold on for 1 second. Let me just read something real quick. And I don't know, I'm learning as I move along because these stories just be opening up. So right. Hunter Biden has joined meetings with President Joe Biden's top aides since his father returned to the White House from Camp David, Maryland on Monday evening, according to 4 people familiar with the matter. The president's son has also been talking to senior White House staff members. These people said while he is regularly at the White House residence and events, it is unusual for Hunter Biden to be in and around meetings his father is having with his team, these people said. They said the president's aides were struck vice presidents during these discussions. Federal jury in Delaware found Hunter Biden guilty last month on gun-related charges. He remains under indictment, accused of tax-related felonies. You know what? I'm just trying to figure out, like, why, his name, because we talking about the administration, right? And if you sitting in the meetings, it's safe to say you're part of the fucking administration. As you gonna let your son sit in the meetings of classified meetings with information about everybody around the fucking world? No, you're not.
There's no proof of that happening, Matt. That's bullshit. There was no proof. Why didn't they impeach Joe Biden then? Why they let their sham investigation stop? Why they threw it out the window? They impeached Trump twice and went through with it and impeached his ass twice. Why there's no impeachment? Why the investigation is still not happening? It's been 4 years.
You got to blame NBC News, not Matt.
No, we can't blame nobody. We got to blame the Republicans for having motherfucking policies like freedom of your refrigerator.
It's saying that if 4 people, it's saying 4 people from the office. It's saying that he's, this is public in the White House, that he's attending these meetings, and his own administration.
Is office, they drop no names. That's what they always do. They always claim, 3 people from here said it, 7 people from there said it, but they don't tell you who said it, when they said it, and then they come up to the investigation.
Don't you think? Let me just tell you something. Don't you think with NBC, MSNBC, right, NBC News, that they run the risk of getting sued for giving out false information?
No, the only person that run the risk of being sued is Fox. That's who owe $600 million to these certain people for saying that Dominion was falsifying votes and all this shit. They owe money. Fox News is the only news that owe money to somebody. Everybody else, for the most part, try to report the truth.
Okay, but look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm Mac Mean True Story, right? And even me, I run the risk, just like Tasha K runs the risk of giving out false information on it. Now, these motherfuckers got millions of subs, millions of dollars, probably billions. You know what I mean? You don't think that they run the risk of being sued if they giving out false, outright, blatant false information, like saying that Hunter Biden is at all of these fucking meetings? You know what I mean? Let me just read this back in. It says, the president's son has also been talking to senior White House staff members. These people said, while he's regularly at the White House residence and events, it is unusual for Hunter Biden to be in and around these meetings as far as having with his team. They not just throwing, slamming them. They saying that, yo, listen, this is happening. We're not tripping about it, but it's unusual. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that anybody's denying it. His own people's not denying it.
All right, so Mac, I'm about to send you something to your gram.
Send it. All right, let me excuse me.
I like to deal with facts, and you know what I'm saying? That's just how I get down. I don't really know the proper thing.
Now, anybody want to join the panel? Y'all want to speak to me or Pete? The link is pinned at the top. I need everybody to hit the like button. Double tap your screen if you want to live. If you're on the live, the shorts feed or whatever they call that shit. All right. I'm gonna. You sent it yet?
You got it, man.
You sent it? All right.
Yeah, I sent it to your Instagram.
All right.
Okay, who's going to win the election?
Put that in
the president. I'm worried about the country.
So, and I've been involved in several debates where the blue MAGA person said, it's no big deal. The administrative state will run the country.
No, it is a big deal.
Okay. Do we have a
What it shows me about him is that if he's popular, if normally his opinion is in favor of Biden and his opinion changed, you know what I'm saying? It's showing me that there's at least something real about you, because a lot of times when you support somebody, you could see them doing obvious fuck shit and you don't stop and say, you know what, that's wrong. Give me one more second. I'm pulling up.
You can say it, say Trumpers. MAGA supporters. They can see Trump do bullshit and say nothing about it. I understand exactly what you're saying. Get it.
Now, I'm gonna pull up what you showing. But what I'm trying to say about this one,
you can go to 2 minutes. You can start at the 2 minute mark, and it'll be clear from there.
Okay. Now, what I would say about dudes is that if his opinion is normally in favor of Biden, and he sees some fuck shit, and he starts paying attention a little bit more, and he changes his opinion, it's showing me that he can't be bought. It's showing me that his opinion is a real.
You talk about sick, yeah. But his opinion only changed when Biden wasn't doing what he wanted Biden to do for his people.
I would say
you didn't have an honest change. You had to change your heart because somebody who you fucked with didn't do what you wanted them to do.
I think that was the nail, because he was already talking. That wasn't
a nail in the coffin.
He was already talking shit, but he doubled down.
That's why I like him, because he will roast the Democrat too. He's been mostly Democratic with his thoughts, and he shared mostly Democratic views and policy points. But he will roast the Democrat when a Democrat fucks up. But Biden, he only came after Biden after that Gaza war started.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people did, because it was just nasty.
But that's not. Biden didn't start the war, though, my nigga.
I know, but him.
Yeah, but that's fucked up. That's like a house in the tree catch on fire, and because I didn't get down there in time to save everybody,
he was mad. He was more mad at how powerful Biden keep on saying that our
military. He wasn't mad at Donald Trump for not responding at all when they was over there killing motherfuckers in Gaza when Donald Trump was president.
He was upset that.
See, there's a bias there. You feel me? You know why he wasn't upset? Because he didn't expect Donald Trump to do nothing.
What happened was
Biden. He expected Biden to do something.
What he was upset about was how slow Biden was to move after all the shit he popped. Right now, we're talking about how powerful Biden, even last night, saying the country is, and we can't be fucked with, and anybody would trade their economy for ours because we're just doing so much better. Our military is so much better. All this shit, right? But then you see these motherfuckers committing genocide over there, right? And then not only that, but acting like they're giving them the option to leave and bombing them as they're leaving. You know, that would trigger emotions out of anybody. It doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be a Muslim or a black man respond to, because I could be black and have that same type of fucking approach, seeing that you committing some foul shit on white people. If you know what I'm saying, it's a human issue. You know what I mean? So like I said, if your opinion changes because of that, that's a righteous reason to change your opinion. A lot of politicians won't change their opinion because it's not popular to change your opinion. You're going to lose steam if you have a certain opinion. You know what I'm saying? So
I said I agree with you.
Now let me finish playing this little piece, and I got your video queued in.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time, Matt.
See, who the hell's in the administrative state?
Guys, I need you to okay, let's just focus on one policy foible from the Biden administration so you understand why I'm so concerned. Okay. For how long did we have this issue with asylum seekers, like thousands and thousands of asylum seekers coming into the country? In December of last year alone, there were 300,000 people who came into the country, 250,000 of which claimed asylum in 1 month. And that's what spurred the entire bipartisan effort in the Senate to pass. I'm
gonna touch on this video a little bit later. Somebody was saying acts. I gotta troll you a little bit. Nigga said acts about Biden showering with 11-year-old daughter, creating crime bill, saying blacks make schools, zoos, etc. A lot of I got a video with Kwame Brown right now with show. Matter of fact, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on for 1 second, Pete. I got your video queued in at the 2-minute mark. Liberal triggers Newsmax panel with fact checks. Okay. Now I did see this video too, but I want y'all to hold tight real quick. Before we go there, play P's video. There's a little bit more propaganda.
Cory Booker
apologize for what?
Cory Booker's called for it.
Cory should apologize. He knows better. I'm not a racist bone in my body. I've been involved in civil rights my whole career.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
What? You can't go to a 7-Eleven unless you have a slight Indian accent? What? So as soon as you walk in there, you gotta get into your 7-Eleven voice. That's from, everybody knows how to do their 7-Eleven voice from Simpsons.
Hurry up and buy, buddy. Hurry up, buddy.
The world is different.
Hurry up and buy, buddy. Welcome to Chevy.
There's too much unfinished business for us to just look backwards. We have to look to the future.
I know Joe. We know Joe. But most importantly, Joe knows us.
That's right.
And by the way, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it.
What's he talking about, man?
I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
This conversation we're not even gonna have, right? Because Donald Trump said if his daughter wasn't his daughter, he would fuck her. He went down the escalator, grabbed the hand of an 8-year-old girl and said, in 10 years, she'd be my girlfriend. We're not talking about shit like that. We're not talking about when it comes to Donald Trump versus Joe Biden, creepy pedophilia shit. Never.
Hold on. This is weird. I mean, you know what?
Donald Trump did Howard Stern say that his daughter was a hot piece of ass.
Okay, that's cool. But this is what I'm saying.
No, that's not cool, because if I would have said that to you in front of you, slap the shit out of me. And no, vice versa, you would have said that to me about my daughter, I probably slapped the shit out you too.
Okay, well, look at the Biden thing. Let's look at Biden. Let's take Trump. You know what? Let's say everybody.
Because this is who we running against. This is who we comparing. We
don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. We just know that. We don't know that he going to be going against Trump. We don't know that.
We do. Trump is the nominee and Biden is the nominee. So right now, they're running against each other.
Biden might not make it past today.
Biden might not live to see tomorrow. And if that happens, then we have another conversation. But the conversation right now...
You think Kamala is fit to run this funky-ass country?
Do I think a black woman is fit to run this country?
No. Let's not play. Do you think...
We're not playing. I'm asking you a question. Is that what you're
Hey, yo, listen. Megan Thee Stallion is a fucking black woman, bro.
All right.
Kamala Harris, brother. Is she fit to run this country?
She's a politician, right?
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Slam your motherfucking, your 5950, nigga. Slam that shit. You feel me?
I'm about to go full Trump. Hey, let's get the carrots in the chat, y'all. Let's get the carrots.
Hit the like button, man. Whether you like what I say or not. You know what I'm saying? This is the Brother Mac Show. Hit that like button.
No more bullshit. No more.
Yeah.
No more bullshit.
Yeah, that's a fact, Kenny. Like I said, salute the Splash to everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's in the audience. I got no problem with y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, I'm a fool for Trump. And you a funky ass taco. How about that? Salute to you. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't get to my video, Mac.
My bad, y'all. I'll get back to that other video in a second, y'all. Rightfully so. Let me play P's video because we cannot jump my brother up here. Because you was anybody else, we would have been. Oh man, if you was Venezuela, I would have.
They go to gas, they go to question.
I'm telling you, man, the chat would have been going off. All right, now we had the 155 minute. Tell me when you want me to stop it.
It's about rhetoric.
He about to just put all the facts.
Okay.
They don't want to deal with the substance. Now, again, if you want to attack President Biden based on his gaffes, based on his verbal blunders, that's fine. It's perfectly fair because communication is a valid part of the president's duties. But at the end of the day, as we've talked about and time again, the true purpose of the president of the United States is to be the chief executive, to be the head of state, to be the head of government. And executive management and administrative skills are just as, if not more important. But they don't want to contend with the record. Instead, they want to go to, he can't read cue cards. But as we've also talked about in other videos, Donald Trump, when he was president, repeatedly made use of cue cards, repeatedly made use of note cards in the aftermath of a mass shooting. When Trump met with the parents and next of kin of the victims of that mass shooting, he was famously caught having a note card which says, show compassion. He had to write down, because he's such a malignant narcissist and sociopath, show compassion and read it to himself before meeting with these people. Okay, that is how cognitively deficient Donald Trump is, to say nothing of the other examples that we've talked about time and time again. But
all right, you good right there. It came up. He there now. Fuck it.
Do want to remind you, I just want to show some things here. This was recently reported on Fox News about the stock market, yet again under President Biden, reporting record highs.
Wow, a huge market day for the bulls. The dance party continues for them. Fireworks here with the Dow Jones Industrials up 434. S&P and NASDAQ at records. We'll see you tomorrow.
My name is Eugene Vim.
Oh, you got to pay for your YouTube.
Standing up to Trump cost me my career. I'm running for Congress.
Of course, they do everything in their power to avoid giving President Biden credit for it, which would be fine if they didn't have a different standard for Republican presidents. Of course, people wanted to take the position that, listen, the president's very important, but they have little direct day-to-day influence on the economy. That's perfectly fair. The problem is that Newsmax and the Fox Propaganda Network, as well as Republicans in general, love to give Republican presidents for economic successes that they inherit, by the way, usually from Democratic presidents, and then don't give Democratic presidents any credit for those economic successes. And then when there are economic disasters under Republican presidents, as we saw in the last year of President Bush's administration, the last year of Donald Trump's administration, they just want to conveniently ignore that. Okay, so again, the standard is truly hypocritical and twisted by these very same people who don't want to give Biden credit at all, and instead appeal to gaffes misspeaks, things like that. And then even on that score, Trump has his own that they don't want to contend with. You see, it's a minefield that they try to put in front of people like Grant Stern. And I've got another clip I want to play of Stern. But before I do that, this was also dropped on MSNBC recently. I thought it was really good. MSNBC financial analyst Steve Ratner basically dedicated 3 minutes to debunking the lie, the persistent lie. I couldn't even call it a myth. It's a lie. It's a calculated lie by right-wingers and by Trump that Trump presided over an amazing economy that he built himself and that his economy was somehow better than President Biden. So just to really drive this home, I want to play this clip, and then we'll move on to the other one by Grant Stern.
Yeah, well, look, this election is obviously going to be fought on the economy like many elections. And Donald Trump has argued that President Biden has delivered the worst economy in history. So let's look at a few metrics that might suggest the facts are actually something different. And you mentioned job growth. We can start with job growth. So this is job growth across presidents going back to Reagan. But let's focus for the moment on Trump versus Biden. And let's be fair and strip out the effects of COVID, which obviously hurt Donald Trump and ultimately helped Joe Biden during the recovery. So that's these darker bars. And you can see, even stripping out COVID, Donald Trump created an average of 182,000 jobs a month. Joe Biden created an average of 268,000
and that's
jobs
without
a month.
Including COVID.
And that is
that's
not
without
only
including COVID. That's not taking away nothing from Donald Trump because of COVID and not giving nothing to Biden because of COVID. That's just the numbers without COVID.
You don't think that these numbers, right, from MSNBC is inflated? You don't think that they don't?
Absolutely not. Because Fox did the numbers, NBC did the numbers, CNN, all the numbers went across the board was the same. You see how fast Fox was talking about how the Dow Jones and all that is up again at a record-breaking high, and then they cut that shit right off.
This is MSNBC.
I know what you're saying, bro. You got right-wing propaganda news, and then you got left-wing. CNN is most likely a left-wing leaning. MSNBC is more of an independent news.
Hell no. The only ones that was ever in favor of Trump, even a little bit, was Fox News. This shit is
Newsmax.
This shit is made up numbers. This is made up numbers. Just like, let me tell you something. We both in the social media. You know, right? This shit is made up numbers.
Well, let it play, and then you could, if you feel it's made up, I'm telling you that these are the numbers. These are the facts. Ain't nobody disputing this.
more than Donald Trump. That is more than any president going back to somewhere before Reagan. We go back.
So I want to pause there. We're going to play more of this clip, but I just want to say, because of course some people would say, oh, this is MSNBC. Well, number one, Steve Ratner is an extremely respected.
See, I couldn't.
You heard what he said, right?
He knows.
He said, I know people going to say that. That's why I said, let it keep
going. Of course, that doesn't make it look good for him. He was supposed to say that nobody's going to say this. He's saying that I know what people going to say.
And also haven't been refuted or debated, Matt. That's what I'm saying.
I'm debating it and
refuting. You debating it, but you don't work for the news, Matt. You don't work for Fox News.
I do work for the news, bro. You trying to tell me I don't work for the news, bro?
Nah, my brother. You are an independent journalist, and I respect your opinion. You my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open-minded enough to try to see things your way because I'm not closed-minded. I don't give a fuck about neither one of the candidates. You know what I'm saying? I just think the administration for Biden administration is more productive, and it's shown. If you finish playing that, he's gonna show you the difference.
Let me finish playing it. Yeah. Let everybody in the chat know to double tap the screen because
I'm selling ding-a-ling. I'm selling ding-a-ling. I'm selling ding-a-ling. I'm selling ding-a-ling. I'm selling.
I'm just here to remind y'all, right, that you are on YouTube, right? And we didn't go to school for none of this shit. You know what I mean? Only thing I ever did.
Perk 30, I just popped that perk 30.
All right, listen, just respect the respect. Who played
Perk 30, I just popped that perk 30. Perk 60, I just popped perk 30.
Double tap the screen, man. We got Black to the Peak. Black to the Peak, can you drop your channel over there, man? And I expect you tonight, like to really, like solidly be just talking about this. You should have a thumbnail made like right now. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna push the people over there to have this conversation a little bit more because let me tell you something. My people,
from my point of view, that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my people is going to be biased and they're going to lean towards Trump. Most people is. I just don't like it when they change the whole narrative that, they point at everything next to Trump. They try to attach everything that's negative next to Trump. And then when you start attacking his so-called administration, or fuck the administration, your own child don't know not to smoke crack on camera. What the fuck
we
was
know,
that?
we know for a fact, Mac, Trump won't win New York and he won't win New Jersey. We live in blue states, my nigga. You feel me? The swing states is the important states. Them the states that they fighting for. Your Michigans and those states is the states that they fighting for. We solid blue over here. You feel me? We solid blue. So the states that they fighting for, we ain't even involved in. We just giving our opinion.
All right. Let me finish playing this.
Financial analyst. He is bringing the receipts. People are welcome to quibble with it. And I would point out that he is actually being more generous to Donald Trump and to MAGA Republicans than Trump and MAGA Republicans deserve. This idea that we won't count COVID. As I've said time and time again, I refuse to grant the premise. If a Republican comes up to me and says, Josiah, you can't possibly hold COVID against Trump or give Biden credit for COVID. Well, number one, I disagree because, again, if the shoe was on the other foot, and we just know this, given the persistent bad faith in which MAGA Republicans operate, they would never grant that concession. If you took Joe Biden and Donald Trump and swithed roles in the
hey, splashes on your body today
timeline, and it had been Joe Biden.
All this shit. I appreciate it.
Hey, what time are you? Did you mind to tell people? Double tap the screen, y'all, to get the likes up, man. This shit is embarrassing. All these votes y'all got up here, and y'all not hitting the button. What time you think you're gonna lock?
Probably like 7:30.
Can somebody drop Peace channel real quick? Black to Peace, drop your channel.
Last one of y'all drop my channel. I appreciate y'all, and I'm not mad at y'all for having y'all own opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is a conversation that need to be having. People with different opinions, whole great conversation.
I'm telling you, hey, listen, Black to the P is not as unbiased as me. I'm more unbiased than Black to the P. Because Black to the P is going to beat y'all up on this channel, man. I'm telling y'all.
No, it's all love, Splash, 1976. I was born in 78, so you know.
Like somebody said they just unliked it. Look at you.
Yo,
now,
it's all good, bro.
Man, God. Hey. So listen, let's finish playing. We gotta be fair. We got 8 more minutes of this bullshit that he just gave.
It's not even 8 more minutes. I don't even want you to play 8 more minutes. Just let the facts go through, and then you can cut that shit off.
All right, y'all get in the comments, y'all.
Presiding over the first year of COVID in 2020, you would not have MAGA Republicans today saying, you know what, we got to grade Biden on a curve. It wasn't his fault what happened during COVID. They would say, no, he was the president, happened on his watch. He had a duty to take care of it. That's a fair standard to have. I don't blame Trump for COVID in the sense that it wasn't his fault that COVID existed. But as chief executive, Donald Trump had a responsibility, a moral, ethical, civic, constitutional responsibility to protect the country against COVID to the best of his ability, And as I've mentioned before, Trump had an obligation to use the bully pulpit of the presidency to rally the American people.
Let's talk about these illegals. Let's talk about
them, Matt. We talked about them the other day. What's illegal about Mexicans when Los Angeles and all Texas and all that shit is Mexico?
Oh, here we go. Are they going to let you walk into Mexico without paper? Are they going to let you walk into Mexico right now? If you decide to go to walk into Mexico.
We ain't going to let you walk into Mexico. It ain't Mexico ain't letting you walk into Mexico.
Okay, but
United States ain't letting you walk into Mexico.
Let's say the United States did just let you walk into Mexico, right? Is Mexico giving you free housing?
Nah. Well, neither is the United States.
Yes, it is. Go to the Roosevelt. Go to the Roosevelt Hotel. You know what I'm saying? And be a motherfucking migrant, and you're gonna get put up for at least 30 days. At least for 30 days.
That's peace. That's salute to America for that.
Let me show you something. Matter of fact, you know what? Do you want me to continue with this video? Because
I just want the facts to be out there. That's it.
My bad. Go ahead. I like this guy. I actually like the video, and I'm gonna subscribe to him because
I appreciate that. In politics, he's a great commentator.
Yeah, I think that he
ain't no Mac Mean of this shit. I mean, he ain't doing God's work like Mac Mizzle, but he's a great commentator.
Yeah, I like the fact that he seems basically like fair so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rally Republicans, Republican voters, Republican politicians, Republican governors, people in his party, in his cult, who would listen to him and say, guys, we have to take this seriously. We have to unite as a country. We have to defeat COVID. We have to do everything in our power to save ourselves, our loved ones, our neighbors, and everyone else.
So he's saying that basically, like, before we talk about these illegals, right? Mac, let me up. Hey, listen, the link is pinned at the top. Just hit that link and you'll be up on the screen. He's saying what he's doing is saying basically that Trump had to do something during that time. The numbers that he's saying, maybe not the exact numbers and stuff like that. But back to these illegals. You know what I mean? They up in a 4-star hotel, eating good, getting a card reloaded for them every month. You know what I'm saying? They got the gangs running crazy right now. Cash Jordan just dropped a video about that specifically yesterday, right? I'm gonna let you just see 2 minutes of this shit real quick. And then we can open the conversation up with that. Hit the like button, double tap the screen. Rico Squad in the motherfucking building, and that's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying?
A whole fact.
That's a whole fact.
Right up. Nah, this is a great conversation, Mac. You know what I'm saying? And we two black brothers, I love you to death, bro. I don't give a fuck who you vote for. What's your opinion? Your opinion is your opinion. You're entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? I know who you is as a person. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm gonna always judge you and treat you off of that alone.
That's better than some of my blood family did with me, because some of them were like years ago when I first started talking that Trump shit, like 4 or 5 years ago, they was like
flouting our laws,
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
I am truly at my wish.
You a whole sellout. Venezuela said that we as black people are sellouts if we believe if we fuck with Trump in any kind of way. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of people have said that. You know what I'm saying? Havoc on the whole set.
Society in the building, the problem child of the Rico Squad, the devil's advocate of Talk Your Ish. What's good,
That's
man?
a whole fact. Ain't shit. We talking about these illegals and
bro, Mac, you know we had this conversation before. The fact that what got me mad about the whole situation was, like I told you a month ago, if it would have been a whole bunch of black illegal people, they wouldn't have taken a whole fucking hotel building in Manhattan and stuffed all of them in there. These motherfuckers confiscated a whole fucking hotel and put all these illegals in there. These illegals are running a motherfucking muck in New York right now. Cops are getting beat up on videos.
And that's a whole fact.
Now, you listen. It's your man excuse me. I'm not going to blame this on Biden. I'm going to blame this on Kamala Harris, right? They are in 4-star hotels. What the fuck? A Roosevelt hotel.
Listen, you do know that there was a bill that could have been passed 6 months ago that would have put more border patrol at the border, would have put more fucking workers there, would have put equipment there to catch fentanyl and all that shit coming through. And you know who stopped that bill? Donald Trump said, "Don't vote, don't pass it." They was gonna pass that bill. It was a bipartisan bill that was written up by the Republicans and the Democrats, mostly Republicans. Gave the Republicans everything they wanted, and Trump said, "If you do that, he's gonna win the election because he would have had solved the border crime." Do not vote on that bill.
Here's the border.
He did not vote on it. So you got to blame Trump for that.
Black, that shit backfired. I'm gonna tell you why. Because not only did they stop the building of the fucking border, they took that money and gave it to all these illegals that are in that hotel with credit cards and got them living up in that hotel. What the fuck are we doing, man? What are we really doing?
Donald Trump did that. Donald Trump stopped that bill.
America is a place for a fresh start to try.
Donald Trump did that because he want to run. He want to run off the fact that the border is overran. That's what he want to run off.
At some point, I understand everybody wants a better shot at life and everything. And this is my opinions. This don't got nothing to do with black or fucking Mac. But at some point, you got to let a motherfucker know we ain't got no more space, man. Enough is enough. We understand what y'all going through over there. We are, come on. We took a whole fucking.
We fucked up ourselves.
One of the most famous hotels in Manhattan, and we turned that shit over to a bunch of illegals. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. We got homeless Americans, veterans that are on the streets right now. Why didn't you turn that hotel into a hotel?
That argument I agree with right there.
You got regular Americans that's homeless and can't get a fucking apartment, get a crib, and a thousand. And then you know what bugs me the fuck out is that, yo, listen, I agree with what Hav is saying about, okay, you know, we know shit is rough, and you know this looks like a come up, but y'all niggas is coming over here bringing your gangs and shit like that. This is a whole different cup of tea. Hold up a second. Let me let y'all take a bite of this sandwich.
Raul Castro Mata, the Venezuelan migrant, came face to face with the judge this morning. Now, he made a shocking confession to authorities, saying that he is a member of the vicious Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua.
This is going on in LA, Chicago, all our major cities. It's just really, really, really evident in New York because not too many places you got buildings that could put 1,000 fucking people in it.
And that gang is smuggling firearms into migrant shelters.
So apparently there are now weapons and gang members inside some
They
of the...
bringing the fucking guns in through the fucking booth,
Boy, Matt, we're not gonna do that, Matt, because they've been bringing the guns and all that shit over here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
When we talking about specifically the Roosevelt Hotel, this shit, they done turned this shit to the Carter on crystal meth.
They did that shit
You know
out here, man. I'm not gonna lie. They did that shit to the Marriott down by the mall. They turned that whole shit into some gangbanging shit.
Hold on, let me play a little bit through.
city shelters for asylum seekers like this one right here, which creates a dangerous environment not just for those inside these controversial facilities, but also for everyone out on the streets of this city, where police say their battle with a notorious, dangerous gang is just getting started.
They're waving the guns around.
Correct.
Waving guns and flashing gang signs on this video. The NYPD says these are suspected members of the ruthless Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, which has been infiltrating the U.S. for the last 2 years.
Take a closer look. Surveillance video shows a man toting a gun.
Now, you know what? When I went to robbery school, the first thing they taught me was never just come out and rob, you know what I mean? Rob on a fucking sidewalk with 1,000 witnesses. You know,
he's demanding customers here to hand over their watches and wallets. You can see the customers give up their belongings.
There's not much you can do when you got a gun near you.
We feel generally very safe, so it's a bit of a surprise.
Your man said, you know, the money that they gave to Ukraine could have gave Americans $200,000 a year, and y'all want Biden back. Do you know the money that Donald Trump gave to the 1%? Could have had, we could have gave each American $100 million a piece. You know, he gave a tax cut to Walmart and gave them a $320 million tax return when they paid no physical taxes. He did the same thing with Amazon, Target, all the rich got tax breaks. And you think the couple of little $1,700 stimulus checks that y'all got was important with motherfuckers that didn't pay no physical taxes and that year got $320 million tax returns? $320 million. Fuck the little $500 million that they sent to Ukraine. He gave three times that to American citizens.
They said it's illegal now in Florida to be homeless. It's illegal in Vegas too to be homeless. You can't stand nowhere. Cincinnati's the same fucking thing. They got a whole.
I want to answer that question that guy asked Mac me.
They've been running over New York forever. I'm sorry, yeah.
No, you good, Black. I wanted to answer that question that guy asked Mac Mean about that situation. Look, man, at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. If we sent the police right now and did a raid on the Roosevelt Hotel, I'll put my life on the line that they would raid that hotel and the weapons, the drugs that will be found in that motherfucking hotel. You talking about we invested in a war? Let me tell you something, bro. The only reason why we sent that money to Ukraine instead of using it here is because your boy Donald Trump allowed Putin to grow some balls and start attacking areas of the country that still was under our protection. We have no choice to go ahead and fund these people, because if we let this man and pay no attention to what's going on over there, what's to stop him at Ukraine? Now
we have an oath to NATO.
What's to stop him to keep taking other territories? The man has been seen multiple times sitting with Kim Jong-un, the other dictator. Why are Russia and Japan hanging out? Like, that's nerve-wracking.
It's not even Russia and Japan. It's Russia and North Korea.
North Korea. I'm sorry. Yeah, North Korea. That's not fucking cool, man.
Because we just signed the pact with Japan. We just signed the pact with a couple of other. See, this is what I'm talking about. When we're trying to strengthen as we getting stronger as a unit.
Black, China didn't sign. Just to let you know.
Nah. They still negotiating. He's still negotiating with Xi. Biden. He said all this yesterday. You feel me? And they may not sign. They may jump on the Russian, you know what I'm saying, propaganda thing.
If China doesn't come on board with us, I know this sounds fucking funny. You need to close down every motherfucking Chinese store in the United States of America.
There we go. There we go.
To stop us from saying that those Chinese stores that are on the corner are not fucking live bombs. Oh, we done? We gonna hit them? You know how many Chinese stores there are in New York alone? You start blowing up them fucking stores like they're bombs, bro. You can fucking cripple this country, bro.
Let me tell you something. And as many rats as they eat too. Let's not forget that.
It's a whole fucking thing. I don't even eat Chinese food, so
allegedly. Hold up.
World Trade.
Hold up. Let me make a point real quick. Let me land something. I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm gonna give it right back to you. I want to land on that point that Hav was saying. Yo, let me tell you something. If they ran up in these fucking illegal and these hotels that they got, whether it's the Roosevelt Hotel, you know what I'm saying, or some of these other hotels, and somebody said it's not a 5-star, a 4-star hotel. That's cool. It might not be a 4-star, but listen, free money is free money. Free housing is free housing. A lot of motherfuckers will love some free housing, right? If you run up in that hotel the way they run up in Rikers Island, searching the motherfucking cell down, oh, bro, you'll be able to fund a small country probably by now with all the weapons and shit that's up in there. Money, all type of shit, drugs, everything is all up in there. All right? Now, hold on for a second, y'all. Now, one more last thing I want to say is that, excuse me, Pete, you had something to say? Because I think that everybody deserves an opportunity, but I feel like sometimes, you know, they take the opportunity and turn it into some other bullshit by bringing bullshit into the game. You know, because with us, you get me, Hav, and you, and get 20 of our people and put us in a different country. Guess what? We doing shit by the book. The last thing we want to do is get kicked out of the country and have to start, you know, or go to their country and start robbing niggas and shooting police on the street and get sent right the fuck back. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a well thought out plan.
It was shocking. The way that this young self-proclaimed gang member gave up the info on his fellow gang members about the
snitching on the homies.
Tattoos, how to identify them, the practices in Venezuela, why they shoot at the cops.
But the most shocking claim, the gang has been smuggling guns into city-run shelters.
Tren de Aragua members are smuggling firearms into city shelters inside food delivery packages. That way they'll have to go through the metal detector. It is believed this video was made while the gang members were in Ecuador, and its purpose is to recruit new members.
That's a fact. Anybody can come in here legally and do it the right way, but you know, you motherfucker, when you sending all the criminals when you getting rid of the criminals out of your country and send them to another country, Trump, that's one thing Trump said. He said, I would have done the same fucking thing if I could get rid of all the undesirables from the country and send them somewhere else. Why the fuck not?
I don't blame him for that. And that's the one thing that I
bet. Castro did.
I'm sorry. I know people are going to fry me for that because I'm a Trump hater. But when they came to those words, Mac, I back Trump up 100%. They just sending us the deplorables.
Cuba did the same thing.
Yup.
They made movies about this shit.
Then when you fast forward, you see the same individuals where? In Times Square. So that's our concern.
New York's shelter system is now under scrutiny after claims of weapons being smuggled in.
I think we lost Pete just now.
Yeah.
Pete. Yeah. There's a lot of Biden hatred in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But I do need people to respect the panel. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing a good job. You know what I mean? We're gonna go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing that got me mad about Biden that
inside
today,
and all the
I don't know if you was aware, but he confused another black woman today with Kamala Harris. That was embarrassing. They showed it on TV, man. He needs to sit down.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it. But he walked up to another black woman thinking that was the vice president, bro, and was talking, and she had to like basically let him know I'm not Kamala Harris. And then he turned around and started smiling, like, bro, that's embarrassing, man. That's fucking embarrassing, bro.
I
don't got nothing
that,
against him, but he needs to step down. He needs to
what's
let
worse than
somebody
this
else
though?
take
Have. What about Trump mistaking? What about Trump mistaking the woman that he raped for his wife?
Oh, that's deep.
What about that? When the judge asked him who was that woman, he said that was Ivanka.
That's deep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I got it wrong. I apologize. I need to fix myself. So yesterday, it was fucking GWTA put it in there because this is what everybody was talking about. So yesterday,
that he said that Trump was his vice president. Yeah, he said Trump was his vice president.
Yeah, I was covering it live when he did it, and we caught that ASAP.
And then they said that after that, he went up to another black woman that was not Kamala Harris and confused her for the fucking vice president, bro.
My boy doing bad. He need to get that Robitussin. You know what I'm saying?
He's been in the White House for over 20. Think about it. He did 8 years with Barack Obama. He just did another 4 by himself, bro. That's 16 years. Thank you. We appreciate your service.
That's only 12 years. Come on,
12 years. We
that's
appreciate his service. He need to go sit down somewhere.
We don't appreciate his services because to be honest with you, the destruction that he did to the black man and individually, we're not gonna act like he didn't pass the 84 crime bill. We're not gonna act like we don't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Now we giving him a chance to redeem himself, yes, because we gave every other motherfucker that did us dirty a chance to redeem themselves. Every time we vote on one of them motherfuckers to lead us, knowing that they don't have our best interest, we giving them a fucking chance. You understand what I'm saying? So
critics are going to say this is an "I told you so" moment. What nobody's
my bad.
Nah, it's all good. Let your shit play.
My bad, P.
Do we even have an independent party? Who the fuck is the independent party? Isn't it supposed to be the Republican, the Democrat? Who the fuck is running for the independent? Did they just quit? Like, fuck this shit. I don't want to be a part of this.
Let me tell you something.
They put them on the ticket, but they don't give them the motherfucking national promotion that they give the right and the left wing. They don't give a fuck about down the middle. You either right or you left, or you down the middle, you don't make shit. Because if you independent, you don't make enough for the right wing to consider you. And if you independent, the left wing think you bougie, so they don't really fuck with you neither.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Let's just keep it. Let's be completely honest. There ain't no motherfucking presidential debate that we ever remembered the independent. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
I remember two. I remember two that had independents running as independents versus Republican and Democrat. But like you said, Mac, they either fell on one side of the spectrum, either way or the other. They was independent, but they had Democratic policies, or independent and had Republican policies. So I agree with you to a certain extent, even though they ran as independent.
You just don't remember them. They're not memorable.
Yeah, I get you.
He's talking about is that this doesn't just prove New York is a sanctuary for immigrants, it's also a sanctuary for those who wish to live a life of crime. Because why on earth is it that New York has been selected by these gangs as the training ground for their new and growing US-based army of operatives? Certainly it can't be the weather that's brought these thugs to New York with the intent of stealing and committing violence against not just the people of the city or other asylum seekers, but also its police force, who's trying to do its best to protect everyone here while dealing not just with militant gang members, but also
Trump did fund HBCUs, but if you look at the stats, Joe Biden and Obama gave more to HBCUs than Trump. Trump just gave a extended plan for them, but actual money given to them has been given more by Trump and Obama, and then other presidents too. But see, Trump claimed to be the president. I did the most this, I did the most that, and people don't go check the credits. They go off of face value of a fucking liar. This man has told over 34,000 lies while he was president. He had a debate the other day and told another 40-something lies.
247 lies. He broke the world record.
So you know what I mean?
Black checks in a debate. That's crazy, bro.
Obama gave Obamacare. He gave Obama phones. He gave out not tax cuts. He gave out fucking Social Security cuts for people for medicine. Obama did a lot, but Obama also had a Republican Senate in the Republican House. He didn't have no help when it came to Congress. They voted against everything he tried to pass. Everything. Majority of things he passed, he had to bully do it.
You right. Hey, but
and he
sure,
still won
right.
he still won 2 terms.
True. But he ain't win the second one. But yo, Bunshaw, Trump.
No, he won the second one. Obama won both of his terms.
Let me tell you something. Trump might have gave us money.
He didn't though. Have we already spoke about this?
This dude in the chat. I just wanted him to understand something. Before Trump became president, every motherfucking year I got a return back. Whether it was 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, I got something back. The man becomes president. Since Trump has become president and has left the White House, I have been paying back the IRS every fucking year. Explain that to me.
Yeah, hey, listen, because the tax cuts was for the rich. He gave people stimulus checks and PPP loans. He didn't give tax cuts. He actually raised the taxes on the poor and the middle class. But people don't know that because they listening to hoopla.
So all that money he gave us, Bonshore, we're all paying that money back now that he's not in the White House.
He didn't even give it to you. Fucking Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer gave it to you because we was in a recession. And Trump said the recession will be over in 2 months, that the pandemic will be over in 2 months, that the summer heat will kill it. Then he told you to take bleach and shoot it into your streams. And then like people forgetting all of this shit when it comes to Trump.
How many people died behind that motherfucker?
He said we could take lasers and shoot it into the body and kill the COVID. All the shit he said, he told people don't take the vaccine. But guess who was the first motherfucker to take the vaccine?
Yo, we're not up here. We do not get paid by the Democratic Party. We're just speaking our views for you guys in the chat.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna be honest. This is me. I don't want Trump or Biden in the White House. For you people,
that's a whole fact.
I don't want neither one of them in the White House because neither one of them could do shit. But when it comes to the lesser evil, who's gonna cause less damage to this country, it's gonna be fucking Biden. Trump wants
this administration. Biden don't run shit. We clear. Biden ain't running this shit no more.
And that's
Biden ain't running this shit no more. His administration, we gotta depend on.
Exactly. This ain't
salute, bro.
This ain't about Biden or Trump. It's about the administration. And we know Biden ain't no good, but Trump is no good either. But if I gotta choose one of them, I'm going with Biden. I'd rather that old motherfucker.
And I gotta go for the administration.
Somebody else. Trump is trying to become a dictator. He wants to be another motherfucking Putin or Kim Un-jun. We live in a world where that's not gonna work, Trump.
Listen, check this out, Hab.
Indians and Chinese to fucking fall in place.
I just want to say one thing and I'm out, Mac.
Yeah, big bro.
All right, yeah, like your last stream, Trump was talking real spicy. You know, he was talking this big Willie stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, for us to be a country, we need a person who's going to be able to talk. You know, not Sleepy Joe. I'm out, bro. Thank you.
All right, no doubt. The fact is,
I don't agree with that, Bonjour. I don't think no one's selling Hackman, Biden's selling the country out with open borders. Look, any way you put it, you can put as many walls as you want up.
We can defeat that argument like this, Has.
Got tunnels. That's what they got tunnels.
Just because you can talk don't mean you good for the country, because the number one trait of a con artist is that he's able to talk. He's able to convince you, to con you, into believing that he gonna do what he say he gonna do. We don't need a motherfucker that's gonna con us into believing he gonna do something for us and then get the office and don't do it like last time.
Nah, you know what, Bonjour? I respect your opinions, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Putin is not scared of Trump, bro. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that.
Why would Putin be afraid of Trump? Putin went and got out on the front lines with his fucking... I do respect Putin for the fact that I know he's dangerous, to the fact that he's a fucking soldier himself. Donald Trump wouldn't go to war. He faked a foot injury so he didn't have to get drafted. We're not going to compare Putin to Donald Trump.
And you know who I blame for a lot of Trump's situation too? I blame his fucking kids.
You were fucking scared of Trump. Wow, Putin's a dictator
Trump was my
of his
father,
whole country.
If Trump was my father, I would have been busted in the motherfucking White House bedroom, took his motherfucking cell phone and smashed it and told him, yo, stay the fuck off of social media and do the motherfucking job, bro. The fuck are you doing? You already got people flipping. You out here talking about grabbing people by the pussy. What are you doing, man?
And that's my main thing right there, bro. I got a daughter, I got a girl, I got mother, I got sisters. I don't think no man that's locker room talk. If I was in a locker room with a nigga and he told me, yo, all I do is walk up and grab him by the pussy, I probably would have won on nigga. Fuck you mean? I wish a nigga would walk up and grab my daughter by her vagina, grab my sister, my mother, or my wife, or anybody by their fucking vagina, just because you think you're a celebrity.
Oh yeah, I'm back. My bad. I'm gonna keep it real, man.
We had a black.
That's not locker room talk, man. You ain't never talked like that in your life.
And look how good race relations are. Let me tell you something. You're not gonna sit here.
I grab bitches by pussy all too.
You never walked up to a female and just grabbed her by her pussy, Mac, and you about to sit there and lie, my nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Every girl I ever had, I grabbed her by the pussy.
You walked up straight up to them without knowing them and grabbed them by their pussy, and you ain't in prison?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I did that a lot, bro.
Fuck out of here, Mac. Ain't nobody should listen. That's troll Mac right there. He ain't doing God's work right there. That's the troll right there. That's
it is. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what? It's good to grab bitches by the pussy. At least he tell you in your face. At least he not taking showers.
That he do is sexually assault women, and what you doing is sitting here co-signing that shit.
Okay,
you gonna have a bunch of motherfuckers locked up because of you sitting here co-signing some predator shit.
Now let me just say this, right? That's better than showering with an 11-year-old.
But saying you gonna fuck your own daughter ain't better than that.
I never heard that.
You heard him say that if she wasn't my daughter, I would probably be dating her. You heard him say that, my nigga.
I never seen that. I never seen that.
You heard it. You heard it. You also heard Howard Stern say, no disrespect, but if your daughter's a hot piece of ass, and he said, yeah, he said your daughter very voluptuous. He said she been voluptuous ever since a little girl like her mother. That's what Donald Trump said about his own child. We not gonna act like this nigga ain't said that pedophile, crazy, weirdo shit.
Now, let me. All right, who was that? Somebody just came up to the stage. Who was they able to hear him? Because I had to step off for a second. That person that just.
Hey, GMM, I'm sorry, my dude. I ain't mean to hurt your ears. I'm just passionate about this type of shit. You heard?
Now, whoever
being in the building, hit the like button.
Yeah, hit the fucking like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button, man. Let's finish getting to the content. If you want to join the stream, that's the link right there. The StreamYard link. Boom. Hit that link, and you'll be on screen with us.
So a militant legal system, which protects those very same crooks after the police do their job and make an arrest. Mm-hmm. And critics say that right there is the real reason why we've now got a gang problem inside some of the
shelters. Watch how they getting the guns in.
Because although 200,000 people...
They said that they putting these guns in their prison wallet, and that's how they getting it up in there, because they're not searching them the right way.
And the food.
More than that, have come here seeking asylum. A small minority are able to work the system in their favor. Because this is a state with laws that mandate every criminal who steals or commits a low-level assault get released after they're arrested and let back out on the streets to continue their lives of crime, just so our progressive judges and politicians can sleep peacefully at night, knowing that nobody's going to have a criminal record on their watch. But at the same time,
let me just be petty real quick. Yeah, and Biden said he didn't want his kids going to school in a racial jungle. He also
hit the like button. That's fucked up. But then hit the don't like button. His son, don't just be here. The fuck?
Hit the dislike, do something, man. But pay your fucking fare.
Related robberies are up, attacks on police are up, and everyone in charge of stopping this wave of violence says it's bigger than any of us realize. Because that's what the latest gang member to attack the police told them.
EBC though.
Hey, it's real king. Hey, Kenny, you know I fuck with rap.
DBN says Creepy Joe is very close to the Podestas.
Testing 1 2 3. Chat, can y'all hear me now? And I apologize.
Now we can hear you. Let me test my mic too. Testicles 1 2. Can y'all hear me?
Bola.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
Thomas Wagner said, I'm out. I can't take this bull no more. Please go read a book, go to school just for the love of God. None of you should vote or go anywhere near politics. Why do you feel that way, Thomas? Don't leave. Address how you feel.
That's his opinion. opinion, let him exit the fucking building like he walked in this motherfucker. That's not.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm having a conversation. This is
coward.
Is needed because you don't.
Whoever said that is a fucking coward. Here it
Thomas
is.
Wagner. Thomas Wagner.
You got three big men up here with three solid and opposing views. All of us is disagreeing with each other, and we have certain things that we do agree with. But at least we talking.
We have respect for each other, amongst each other. Even you guys in the chat.
We not hiding. We not hiding behind the keyboard.
I'm not calling you
that when come up here, brother.
Because I feel a certain type. I'm not calling you stupid dickheads or insulting your intelligence at all. I just have a difference of opinion. We can be.
No, let me leave it up to me. If you up here disrespecting people on the panel, then use a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You're the only dickhead that's up here. All right. And we don't believe that you even vote. We believe that you just came over here to say something and be recognized. Eat a dick.
We never gonna believe that shit. I know I'm not gonna believe that shit.
Goofy. Dumbass. You came to the right show. Let me remind y'all.
America is the land where you can't have your own opinion no more.
I've never heard that, Lindsay. I'm sorry. If you can show us proof, we will back you up.
I'll show you proof right now. I'll show you.
Anyway, you know
I got load it up right now.
We can't have our own opinions no more. That is crazy. And you know what? Lindsay, if that's your name, I wouldn't even deny that he probably said some shit like that.
Yo, C. Mose. If you feel there's a better candidate, then won't you vote? I mean, none of us said we was voting for Biden. I don't even know why you got to come up here and call us slow. Like I said, if anybody have anything to say about what we talking about up here, hit the link and come up here and voice your opinions. You don't have to bash us or disrespect us. We over here just giving 3 different point of views. If there's somebody that want to come up here, we will respect you and give you a platform, and you can come up here and talk. I'm sure Mr. McLean will give you your 5 minutes of fame. But talking smack from the chat ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. We all entitled to our opinions, bro.
That's it.
All right, hold on for a second, y'all.
Knows us.
That's right.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs.
Let's share the video, man, to your Facebook. Share it in your message. If somebody that you know loves Biden or loves Trump, tag him in.
Did this dude say I learned about roaches?
He said kids, but I didn't hear him say black kids. See, that's what's wrong with the problem.
Look at Pete caving for his man again. Go ahead, Pete. He caving for his man.
Black. I can't do that, Black. Black, he's around a bunch of black kids saying that, Black. Hold on, I never seen this shit before, Black.
I never seen it before neither, but it don't matter. If he said it, he said it.
Let's just play it back. Let's break down what he said. Wait. Let's break down what he said real quick. Let's go back.
Yeah, break that down, man.
Because we got to put it in its context.
Us.
That's right.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and
he looked at that little girl and he grabbed her. He said, "I wish she was on my."
Us.
That's right.
And by the way,
now watch his hand. Come here, little girl.
I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in.
Wait a minute. So that's the kid's fault. It's the black kid's fault.
No, I'm answering this question, Matt. What black kid walks up to a white man and rubs his leg?
I don't know.
I'm confused. Why would you even let kids rub?
This is all hoopla, bro. Like I said,
whatever it is, he's the one that's saying it.
Because he's around black kids. He was going to use black. He said black kids. Not like that.
Look. P, I'm just as confused.
Yo, I'm confused too. You're Black. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm confused.
That kid could have been his grandkid. That could have been his nephew. That could have been anybody that was around him while he had some shorts on. He could have been at the beach or something. He didn't say, I was on the... Yeah, man.
Before anybody says that P is racist, I'll have y'all know that P's best friend is white.
That's a whole fact.
That's a
bunch
fact.
of them. I could bring them up here and let you talk to them. I love them. They love me. Talk about your race.
Look what DBN said.
I love my race above
man.
every race. Let me tell you now.
You know
I love
what?
me above everything. But I
Black,
love everything.
so Black, look what DBN said. That makes plenty of sense. Let's leave race out of it. Why would you let kids touch your legs? Why are you letting kids touch on you anyway? You're a grown-ass adult.
That's
Let's
a
leave
whole
race
fact.
out of it.
That's why I said I could believe that story could have been about his grandkids, a nephew, when he's somewhere where he's exposed, his legs is exposed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's nothing
I use
wrong.
roaches
Nothing
around
wrong.
black kids.
I didn't even know that he would even know about roaches.
He probably wouldn't. He's been rich his whole entire life. Not that rich people don't have roaches, because them some of the nastiest motherfuckers in the world. Because I used
Let's
to
play
work.
it back. Let's play a tape back. Let's play a tape back. Let's maybe somebody in the chat could make this shit make sense to us.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So it was tricky.
I slap the shit out this nigga and my kid. You right.
Yeah, that's some creepy shit, Matt. You think I'm here to defend that creepy shit? I'm not here to defend that creepy shit, boy. Listen, that's some creepy shit. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not voting for Biden or Trump. I'm voting for the administration, right? Because that's all we got left. And Trump had more than 12 lawyers arrested and pleaded guilty to some shit. They're lawyers. Then you know what I'm saying? Half of your cabinet been arrested. You don't fire the other half. Anybody that don't agree with you, you fire. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like he's bad for the country, bro. I trust him.
Look, if he wins again, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If Joe Biden wins, I don't expect him to live through it. God forgive me for saying this, but I don't think he makes it out of his first year as the president.
Let's say this.
I think he's gonna die or something. He's like,
let's not say death. Let's just say that I do believe that he'll become sick enough where he can no longer hold the office, where he will have to retire.
They already asked him to step down. Did you hear about the article the other day? You've had people, famous actors, movie stars who are Democrats.
They not for politicians. Fuck them.
Hey yo, let me tell you, George Clooney is tearing this man a new asshole. No further.
Yes.
Right. Let's Kenny says let the video play. Let's let a little bit play so we could try to make some sense in the comments. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Go back to my video and feel the facts can finish playing too, Mac. But I'm gonna let you get ahead and do you.
All right, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Man,
it's jumping on my lap.
I love it. The problem I'm having is
that sound pedophilia. Period.
I don't love no kids jumping in my lap, bro.
Yeah,
I never loved that.
My nigga, I don't give a fuck who said it.
Yeah, I don't even want my own child jumping in my lap.
And I don't want no man grabbing my daughter by a pussy neither.
To this day, I respect
somebody's daughter is going to get grabbed by the pussy at some point.
That's the reason why to this day I respect.
I don't want no man walking up to my daughter and grabbing her by a pussy because he think he got a little bit celebrity status. I don't want no man that's looking at his own daughter as a sex symbol to lead me in no manner, period. If this man said that shit and you had to vote for him to be the principal of your daughter's school, you would not fucking vote for him.
Now let me say this. Grabbing men by the pussy is bad. Grabbing women
by the pussy, this nigga.
Yeah, grabbing woman by the pussy, that's good. That's good. Hold on.
This dude say I learned about roaches.
I know I didn't have no problem with nothing he said about the kids being roaches. Because I've been around kids that act like roaches. You know what I'm saying? But when he said that he loved people bouncing on his lap, that means
rap. And you know I listen to rap, bro. You know I got videos and shit. You know I'm a rapper. That's what I do. Well, I used to be a rapper.
I heard about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Did this dude say I learned about roaches? Yo, did he say I learned about roaches? What, from hanging with black children, from hanging with black families, you learned about roaches, bro? Come on, man. Nope. Calm down, Van. Put a smile on your face. Be the happy Van.
Hold on. Let's play.
And they like to see the happy Van. They don't want to see an angry Van. No.
Even call centers, which rushed overseas in the hundreds of thousands. How many times you get the call? I'd like to talk to you about your credit card.
Poor kids are just.
I like They talk to you. Come on, bro.
Times you get the call. I'd like to talk to you about your credit card. Poor kids are just.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I see what you said, Splash, and that's a great point. But a lot of the pedals didn't get exposed until Joe Biden came into office. So that's not true. Because remember, they asked Trump the other day when he released the Epstein thing. He said he will release everything else but that, because there's a lot of lies in there. You know why?
He's on that list. He's on that fucking Epstein. He's on the Epstein list.
So don't say that. Remember, he said Jeff Epstein is a good guy and he liked young women. He likes them young. He said that. How is you a good guy and still like some young? Like, I don't understand. The same way the Proud Boys are very good people, even though they sprout out racist rhetoric. But you know, everybody entitled to their opinion. This is America, remember?
That's true.
My bad. I got cut off real quick. My bad.
You know, the only time we come together, and it's sad, and I gotta say this, and I'm gonna get everybody. I'm gonna say something that the entire show, the entire chat is all gonna agree with me. You know when the fuck we are united as a country? When somebody starts fucking with us from another country. That's when we don't see color. The only time the United States sees one color and that color is victory is when you got another motherfucker in another country to say something out of his mouth. Watch how quickly we come together and start fucking people up. You want to come over here and do what? But we can't come together. We can't sit down and negotiate amongst each other, but we can go and fuck up everybody else. I don't understand that shit.
That's the whole fact, Stacy. Salute to you. Max, salute to you. Everybody, salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all entitled to y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what make us individuals. That's what make us unique. And that's why these conversations are needed. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. I'm silent ding-a-ling.
Splash, I disagree with you, Splash. I believe that if somebody came over here, if a foreign power tried to fuck with us, we would come together. We would forget about all the problems we have in here and go fuck up another country. That's 9/11. One thing for a fact.
9/11, the whole country united when them towers got hit because we believed that it was a foreign threat. It was a threat outside the borders of this country, and we united as a people.
That was the only time that blacks, whites, Hispanics, we didn't see no color. All we saw, the fact is that we was going, the only thing I felt wrong was we went around and started beating up on Muslims and Aki in the corner stores and shit like that. That was fucked up. We didn't have to do that. But that was the one time the blacks, the whites, the Spanish, the Mexicans, the Chinese, we all came together and started beating up on
Kenny, I agree with
motherfuckers.
You.
That was the only time I ever saw the country together.
Allegedly, Kenny, but I agree with you, my nigga. You know, I'm with that shit. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know what I mean? Because I'm open-minded. See, because most conspiracy theorists are open-minded people. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that.
Talented white kids.
Give me a second. My bad, y'all.
And Splash, everything is
Venezuela.
We not in them offices to really see what's going on behind them closed doors. They didn't tell us anything in that media. The misinformation is serious, it's real. So I agree with you on that shit too, Splash.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. About your credit card. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Yeah. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Absolutely.
I heard it for myself. I told you I wasn't going to wait for y'all to go find it for me because I like to ask y'all all the time. Please let me know in the comments where I can find this. Well, I went looking for this right after I watched that video. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
They're going to put you all back in chains.
You need my opinion?
What? I was about to call him the N-word. Van, you are doing better now. You got counseling.
I'm going to go get
You're
that
back
quote.
reading your Bible. Focusing on the positive, getting rid of the negative. It blows away like the wind. More positive. This dude, man, that's
going to do away with all your rights that you had, that all the freedoms, all the things that was voted upon.
No, it's so bad. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you one common denominator I know about all Biden supporters is that when you play something like when you play earlier and he was going against Trump, I acknowledge what he said that was right. You know what I'm saying? I acknowledge what people say that's wrong with Trump, but y'all don't want to acknowledge that nothing is wrong with Biden. And you gotta now hold on. And also
that's pedophilia shit. I just said all that about Biden. I'm not a Biden fan. Also, he don't need to be president, my nigga. Let's get that clear now. I am not voting for Joe Biden. I am voting for, if I do vote, not saying that I am gonna vote. I'm here for argument's sake only. If I do vote, I'm gonna vote for that administration because I believe that administration is better for the country than Donald Trump's administration. He already proved that he's going to hire a bunch of criminals because half of them are in prison or going back to prison. Steve Bannon just went back to prison. He got lawyers that done turned against him, that done went to prison and came down and testified against him. So he runs a fucking criminal organization, and Biden, at least, even incompetent, we got faith that his administration going to get the job done. Because they done did it this far.
Biden has a common theme. See, now we talked about the shit that he says that's mistakes. like that's mistakes, right? And we know what he
TVJ face.
Look. We know we know the mistakes that we know anybody's able to make misquotes. But he has a common theme of misquotes that involve children. You know what I'm saying? He always misquoting shit that involves children and important shit like Tupac's picture. Damn, why I keep doing
it? Up there in some leopard speedos and shit. This guy great.
No diddy. Anyway, but he has a popular theme of mistakes involving children. Hold on, let me just finish Brian a little bit.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
I swear to goodness, he said gonna have y'all back in chains. Oh my god.
They're gonna have y'all back in chains.
It's white kids. They're gonna put y'all back in chains.
We need, in my opinion, we don't need white people leading the Democratic Party right now. The Democratic Party is diverse, and it should be reflected as so in our leadership.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black,
why does this happen? I'm not going to do this.
If you have a problem trying to figure out, first of all, man, who gave that man an edible before he went to the Breakfast Club?
But I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this because let me just be really clear. Vice President Biden.
You motherfucking bunch of glizzy waters. Fuck you talk about?
You can't say nothing bad about Trump. I mean, Biden. What's up, Grant?
This ain't about Biden. Salute, my G. This ain't about Biden. I told you he ain't competent than a motherfucker. We don't fuck with Biden like that. This like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me play. What's up? What do you think? What you fucking with Trump, Graham?
Not at all. I still remember when Trump slaughtered the Central Park 5. He didn't do it. His voice helped to do it. You understand? He got on, before we had social media, he got on the news and just talked crazy about those brothers. Come to find out, they was innocent. Trump never even apologized. I never forgot about that.
Great point, brother.
You understand? I never forgot about that. And then what's funny is when he gets accused of being a pervert, oh no, I didn't do none of that. But dog, come on. It's funny how you were so quick to slam these brothers. Oh, I'm not going to try to speak about him verbatim because I don't remember. But all I know is that he ruined them guys' lives. They got out eventually after doing damn near a decade or more. Got out, but they ruined already. They got some money, but that money can't buy back that time. You know what I mean? Our most precious asset is our time. Yeah.
Hey, Graham, check this out.
Trump, I ain't rocking with you. You can't follow me, bro.
Hey, Graham, check this out.
Yeah.
He said them boys was rapists, right? And they deserved the death penalty. But then he turned around and get on a news bus and say it's all right for him to grab women by their pussy. So that does that. He showed that he don't mind rape as long as you got money. Because he said if you're a celebrity, if you're rich, you can walk up to them and just grab them by their pussy. But if you're poor and you black, you go to jail and you need to die for it. That's what he said.
Graham, being that you just got to the panel, let me ask you a personal question. Have you ever grabbed them by the pussy? Respectfully.
And but mind y'all, what time is it? It's 12:50 a.m. I mean, it's 12:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm already getting my sip on, y'all. And I'm going to tell you the God on it. Look, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm getting my sip on, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Not against their will. If they didn't want it, I didn't do it.
But yes or no? Have you ever grabbed them by the pussy at any point?
With permission. With permission.
You don't know them and grab them by the pussy. That's the kid.
No,
if this your girl,
no.
Kenny grabbed more than 300 pussies.
This nigga said Kenny, bro. You on your China break shit, man?
Nah, no. See, can I? Yo, Mac, I gotta tell you this. Maybe call me crazy, but if a chick ain't with it, it turns me over. You understand? I can't take it. If she don't, you know what turns me on? When they act like they lusting after me, like they want me to do it so bad. I had plenty of women grab my hand and put it on their pussy. We might be at a lounge or something or a club. I've had them do that, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna do it unprovoked. You go ahead. Yeah.
Me too. My sentiments exactly. But grabbing them by the pussy is good.
Deep in the bitch, man. Mac don't give a fuck.
Yo, listen, man. I come from a different time, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, Mac. Did you ever gun a CO down while you was in the can?
I got my hair braided.
Did you ever gun a female CO down while she was checking your cell, like on the walk by?
Yes. I gunned mad COs down, bro.
Oh, okay, all right.
against the
will. You normal.
And like back in the days, what we talking about is gunning them down. Like in jail, it's popular to masturbate.
Yo, that nigga crazy, bro.
And then
I respect that over a booty bandit every day. You heard? I'd rather a nigga do that than be a booty bandit.
They call it macking. They get on the phone, act like like you talking to your girl on the phone. She giving you phone sex, but you looking at the CO ass and you got a blanket over you and you jerking off under the cover. Gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga shit, you know.
Hey, Lindsay, Trump said to an 8-year-old girl in 10 years she'd be his girlfriend. He was walking down the escalator.
Done. My bad. Until you done. What Trump said?
Trump told an 8-year-old girl in 10 years she'd be his girlfriend. So don't say that Trump don't be talking to young girls.
I don't, that's, again, fake news.
Yeah. But, we all on the same page. We want better for the country. With either way, you think Trump delivers or Biden, hopefully you just want better for the country. That's all.
And that's a fact. And that's the way, no matter what, at least we having this conversation from here. You can easily, you know what I'm saying? Easily one of y'all motherfuckers will be stuck in the Ukraine or worse, Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
Absolutely
able to have this conversation.
Has a respect level for all people around him, for voters across this country, young people, older voters, voters of color, Black people, Latino voters, Indigenous, Asian American, Pacific Islander. So I'm not
this bitch talking about. She gotta hurry up.
Going to even traffic in any hypothetical conversation about if he is sensitive enough.
Listen, Simone, and you smart as hell. I even think my wife like
Trump, and you ain't black.
Joe Biden might be suffering from that same white entitlement and privilege and ego, where he's just that old school white male who feels like, hey man, they need me, I don't need them, or I got them already.
Joe Biden, or I got them already. Yes, or I got them already. Yes, they don't need me.
Make monumental mistakes. He makes you question them. If this was your dad, you will be saying, you know what, Dad, can I get some more money for crack? I'm playing. You will be saying, Dad, step the fuck down. You're bugging.
Looking at the chat, Mac, it says Trump 2024, it says Biden 2024. And this is a great thing because it shows how we are some divided on opinion. You know what I'm saying? And this is why this conversation is needed. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
see. I don't see the Biden 2024.
But you get brown as fuck. Take your mom, put your glasses on. Yeah, no, you know what I mean?
I don't see that one.
You must have been smoking that Ray Charles or something, my nigga.
Hey. Okay, look. It says Biden be hanging out with Diddy. I'm gonna go straight from the top to the bottom.
Biden be hanging out with Diddy. I saw that too, my G.
Look. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Right? We don't need a nice president. We need a good, firm economy. Trump and Biden, they are not like us. That's what Twanette says. That's my sister. I agree with her. They are not like us. Close the borders, Keegan says. All right. Michael says, you ever got a chick hide? Willingly or unwillingly? All right. He didn't say that he did. He said he can just let. I don't know what that means.
He lying.
All right.
What that was, Mac. That was a lie.
I'm going from top to bottom. Who was Trump talking about grabbing? The pageant girls? That he owned the pageant?
Hey, Mac, didn't Trump say he used to walk into the room with the little teenage pageant girls while they was naked and examine them before the pageants? He didn't say that himself?
The
teenage girls, he was walking to the room and there was no...
I would have to go check him out. I'm not gonna lie. I would
Flag on the motherfucking plate.
That's why daddy should have been taking these girls to the pageants instead of their mothers.
Okay, let's finish going down because I want to see the okay. It says all the U.S. presidents was related. That's typical liberal rhetoric. Democrats don't have anything for free. Biden called black kids roaches. What whom? Trump perving on legal age women, not little girls. I think Biden should resign due to old age. He was accused of taking showers with his own, deflecting. Trump 2024. At least Trump makes some sense. How many lives have y'all ruined with the crime bill? You slow. The whole country slammed them. You can't get all because you have no facts, right? We had 4 years long of Trump and all his damn family. When California caught on fire, Trump said he could comb their own backyard. I don't know what that means. 5 or 5,000. Nobody cares if our president is Mr. Nice Guy. We need a better economy. Why is Trump a perv, but dudes doing the same shit are players? If America is racist, how about it's a double standard? That's what he's saying.
That's crazy. If niggas is that ain't no player shit, nigga.
Now, if America is racist, how did Obama, a black man, get elected twice? How many of our brothers' lives were ruined because of the crime bill? He's right. Dude was joking, and y'all act like he's serious for 8 years. I grabbed over 300 pussies, and they liked it.
No bullshit over that, Mac. I would pay to see somebody go up to a female and grab her by the pussy and see what happens.
I'm not paying for no sexual assault.
No, that's what I'm saying though. I dare somebody do that in these time and age.
Hilarious. He grabbed
Well, Bill Cosby's doing this day time. He said he wanted to grab her by the pussy. He didn't grab anything though. It was a comment, not an action. Ooh,
he's been convicted, found liable for rape.
Grabbing the pussy.
He been found liable, not only grabbing it, but penetrating the pussy when he wasn't supposed to.
I didn't see this Biden. I did not see no Biden 2024. You know what I'm saying? None.
You didn't see what?
I ain't see it. You made that up.
No, that's a whole fact. You go look it up.
Listen, nigga.
He got to pay that now. What's her name? Eugene Carroll?
You know what? These people are trolls. They probably took it off. They probably.
This ain't no hoopla. I made that up. Her name Eugene Carroll. Go look it up. He owe her something like 80, 88, 90 something million.
How she look? How she look? Does she look worthy of getting a grab?
That's the same female he said he would never touch because she wasn't pretty. But then they showed him a picture of her. He said, "Yeah, that's my wife."
Now, listen. I'm gonna just tell you, right? Does she look good? She got fat pussy.
He said that was his wife.
Well, listen. If she got fat pussy,
bring me my charger.
Yo, I ain't trolling.
I'm dead ass. I'm in the fat pussies. I'm telling you, I love that shit.
Who don't like fat pussy, Mac? Come on, Mac.
Let me ask you something. Is a fat pussy better than a skinny? Because I like fat pussies. What pussy is better? Fat pussy or skinny?
I'm not walking
fat
up and
pussy. Fat pussy is better.
Fat pussy. Yo, listen. In the chat, type F or S. Fat or skinny pussy. And women, feel free to answer that too. Fat or skinny.
Yo, them skinny pussies hurt. Them skinny pussies hurt.
Skinny pussies are sharp.
They hurt. They hurt. Like when you go balls deep, you feel the bones in your bones. That's no good.
Yo, listen, Keegan. I literally just read about 40 comments. I literally just went down the line and read about 40 comments.
Keegan.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go to your last comment, Keegan.
Hey, yo.
If we're being honest.
We brothers, so you know I'm a camel toe type of nigga too.
Okay, yeah, back to the big pussies.
I'm a camel toe type
fat
of
or skinny.
I'm not like, bruh. I ain't grabbing nobody by their pussy if they, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what it looks like.
Hey, yo, Mac, am I loud enough? Can you hear me loud enough?
I hear you, big bro.
You can hear you good.
All right. Because I was gonna hook up my mic, but if it's not necessary, then.
Now look. Now we're gonna get back to Keegan's comment real quick before we finish talking about fat pussies. He was talking about another candidate, and this is what I'm trying to say, right? We don't really give a fuck. All right, Keegan. If we're being honest, the best president will be Ron DeSantis. Cool. Now we read your comment. I don't know the fuck that is. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't sound like Trump or Biden.
Ron DeSantis, he's the governor of
I know he is. Now check it out, right? But it's just Keegan. We see you, but there's a lot of comments there. That's the point I'm trying to make, right? If fat pussy or skinny pussy, yo. That's the only thing we want to know.
Fat pussy, man. As long as it don't stink.
Hey, Kenny, you said you like farting pussy. If you got a farting pussy, that means that she was fucking before you got there. Somebody else grabbed that pussy.
That's a lot of air going in there, my nigga. That means you ain't fulfilling your duties.
A pussy farting, you been fucking her for an hour straight already. Then something wrong.
If you digging that shit and there's air going in there, that means you're not fulfilling your duty, my G.
Fat pussy, long as it don't stink, man. Straight up.
Any pussy, fat or skinny pussy, stink is gone. But look, if it's farting before you fuck her, then she was at her other nigga's house. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen, y'all. We got Black to the P up in here holding the fort down for Democrats. We got Hab, who's just, you know, like he's I think Hab just wants to, Hab just want what the best result for the people overall. I think we all do.
Hold on, y'all. Some shit just hold on.
Hey, yo, KJ Fury said plump pussy slightly stinky. Ew.
No, come on, bro. Now look, pussy, and we talk about pussy, and we talk about pussies, fat pussies matter the most. Trust me, I'll tell you, because when you touch a fat pussy, you want to lick a fat. You know what? Let's get back to politics. Have you ever grabbed? You know what? Licking the woman by the pussy will be wrong, but grabbing them is totally good. Trust me. Especially if you do your finger like
yo,
this.
Matt, I lick skinny and fat pussy, bro. As long as it don't stink, and as long as when I put my finger inside, it's smooth. If it's not smooth, I'm not even licking it. It better be smooth on the inside. If I feel some bumps, you might have something. You're not catching the kids.
It's too late if you go in and you find out she got bumps.
No, I said I go with my finger first. My finger. Like if I get a little whatever on my finger, I could probably wash it off. You know.
This is crazy.
I'm just giving y'all a little game. If it's not smooth, leave it alone. If it stinks or it's not smooth,
allegedly, Lansky, you don't have to hit the panel, bro.
I am not a doctor, but I'm telling you.
Lansky said I have Big Shirley.
Yo, Lansky, some niggas like a big girl, Matt. Like what you know what I'm saying? Big girls are in the style. Ever since Lizzo, I guess. I don't know. I say Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, don't do that, please. Don't fucking Lizzo. Lizzo wilding the fuck out. As pretty as she is, you know what kills me? You notice how she's been going through surgery, losing that weight? You got a lot of women out here wearing unnecessary shit that they don't need to be in. Stop the fucking cap.
You blame Lizzo for that?
Hell yeah.
So that's Lizzo's fault that a healthy female want to wear some little shit?
Yo, Kenny, what's
That's
wrong
just
with my
some
eyes?
shit that don't need to be seen.
Hold on, Matt. I want to address Kenny real quick in the chat. Yo, Kenny, put me back on, Matt. What's wrong with my eyes, Kenny? It's just I don't got good lighting, brother. There's nothing wrong with my eyes, brother. I'm cool.
Welcome to the Pussy and Politics Show.
Nothing wrong with my eyes, brother.
My God.
Welcome to the Pussy and Politics Show. And by the way,
selling ding-a-ling. I ain't selling ding-a-ling. I ain't selling ding-a-ling. I ain't selling ding-a-ling.
My name is Chloe. Salute.
all right, we got 10 more minutes.
It's all about your lighting. That's what I don't got good lighting where I'm at.
I can't go full Trump mode while I got my brothers on stage. All these niggas that's up here, I know them personally.
You're more than welcome to do what you please.
Yeah, bro. Fuck
Perk
that.
30, I just popped out. Perk 30, Perk 60, I just popped. Perk 30, I
You gotta tell me twice. Y'all motherfuckers out here. I'm saying, for real.
What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call.
Yeah,
Now we are Geminis. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole fact. Gemini fucking building.
And we can see both sides.
Like he was on motherfucking 30 perks. That nigga, you ain't got to tell me twice.
Hey, yo, Mac, I got a new love for Geminis, believe it or not. I'll tell you why in a minute.
I hope it ain't got nothing to do with a Gemini woman because them bitches is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right. Now, I want to salute to everybody that's in the chat. Everybody that's new here, double tap the screen. That's how you hit the like button, or go to the top right, hit the three dots.
To the P.
You got my brothers up here, Black to the P, Grand Fishburne. We got Havoc, Rico Squad. You know what I'm saying? We talking politics today. And most of you motherfuckers.
Nigga, you gay.
Hey.
Nigga, you gay.
Hey.
Nigga, you gay.
On my channel, I don't know how this channel still exists. You know what I'm saying? But once upon a time, hey, this shit was different. You know?
Y'all can't fuck with me. I will run laps around y'all niggas. Y'all can't fuck with me. I will run laps.
All right, we're going to get into it. Garrett's in the chat, y'all. Now we back. You know what I'm saying? We got my brothers up here. We talking some hot politics shit. We talking about pussy. Do y'all like fat pussy or do y'all like skinny pussy? Let's not. And look. The question. I'm gonna change the question, man. And we're gonna go totally left field with this. I have a question before we get out of here today. Are women or men bigger cheaters? Type women W for women being bigger cheaters, or type M for men. Who's the biggest cheaters? You know what I'm saying?
Who's the better cheater, Mac?
Women, hands down.
Is the better cheater?
Yeah. But who cheats more?
If they the better ones, I gotta believe that they cheat more.
Women cheat more than men.
Yeah, if they the better at doing it, then hell yeah. Like you answered that question when you said they the better one. Because I believe the motherfuckers that's
Mac, I had to put an equal sign because they do it equal now. Like they step their game up. It's equal. I say
That's the thing is though, they've always had the game because they got what we want is between their legs. There's always a hands up, bro. We got to do 3 times the work just to put a chick on her back compared to them saying I need some dick. It's always been that way, bro. It's always been that way. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. That's why I be killing me when I say
you can send your chick. You could send your chick to the laundromat and she could come back fucked.
Exactly. You gotta understand, we have to do 3 times the work just to get a girl to lay down on her back to share herself with us compared to a female. All she gotta do is make a call and the nigga's there in a half hour and he's smashing it out. That's just the world proven. Now, I mean, when it comes to sex, you can't compare. It can never be equal. The woman has the power because the woman is not out there looking for dick. She's out there looking for her to fatten her pockets.
You kidding me?
We out there. We the ones out there.
They have these women out there looking for dick. They like to.
They looking for money, bro. They out there trying to get bread. They out there trying to get pockets, bro.
Bars up every week looking
All
for
right,
dick.
all right, hold on, fellas. Can we separate?
You know,
Yo,
it's
Matt.
right to grab them by the pussy. This how these conversations let you know that that's completely good.
Yo, Matt, can we separate? Can we separate the women? Can we separate the women? All right.
From who?
Hoes is looking for dick. Yeah, hoes. Hoes is looking for dick.
You don't think that?
Look, we got to put them in 3 categories, man. We got to put them in 3 categories.
I respect your opinion, but you don't think that there's good women that's looking for dick? You think bitches stop getting horny because they good women?
No, they all good. They all
anybody no more. They fucking
my
successful.
brother.
They're not gonna give that pussy up to no bird ass nigga. Women these days are making you pay for pussy. You gotta motherfucking earn that pussy.
Yeah, I know 5-star bitches that single, got good jobs, great careers, can't get a man because they intimidate men by their income, and they out here looking for dick. They just want some dick. They don't even fuck
my
with
brother,
They want that dick. They want that dick. They ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, hold on, but what we talking about is whether women is gonna cheat or not, though. And what I'm saying is, being that it comes to them so easily, they're either equal or less likely to cheat than us because they could get dick whenever they feel like it, any time of the day. It could be rain, sleet, snow outside. It's some thirsty nigga coming to fuck them. Or paying for their cash.
Nancy said Nancy has a king size bed and she takes more than half the bed. That is not a very proportionate relationship. Let me just.
I met my girl at McDonald's. Fuck you
Okay, now look. Let me drop you some gems on people in the back that don't really hear us. Right now, me being an ex-pimp, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how the game goes. Right, this is how the game goes.
Since that bitch on a date, I put that bitch in her place. I'm getting higher than space. I'm about to open this safe. Shout out the mafia base. I took a trip out of state. You niggas faker than fake. You niggas pay for the play. She about to pay me today. Drove from the Bay to LA. Told that bitch I'm on the way. Hey, say little bitch, it's the capital P. Gotta come with a fee if she coming with me, cause it isn't.
I'm pretty serious, right? Me being an ex-pimp, what I learned about women is they cheat for 3 different reasons. Women only cheat for 3 different reasons. All right, now get your notepads. They cheat because the communication is fucked up.
Hold on, Mac. Let me write it down. One second.
Communication. There's only 3 things that can possibly make a woman go out there and get right with the get right. Number 1, the communication is fucked up. Right. Number 2, the money is fucked up. Number 3, the money or the sex is not good. The third is the sex, right? I'm gonna tell you something. Now a woman, sex, right? Now a woman, you might look, that's sex, that's the sex. That falls under sex, right? Look, if she's a whore and her sex is, that means you can have the communication department locked down, right? You can have the communication and the money locked down. But you're not fucking her brains out like Mac Mean does, right? Now look, and that's why it's not that she's a whore. It's not that she's a whore. It's that you have not learned to make her come. You have not learned to make that woman have an orgasm. Difference, right? Look, let me just give y'all the game. If you're touching your woman by her wrist and her pussy ain't coming, then you're doing the wrong thing. Then that means she's gonna go and fuck another nigga. And I don't give a fuck how much money or communication you got. But let's say that the dick game is right and you're knocking it down, right? And your communication is impeccable, but you're a broke nigga. She'll go fuck another nigga because you're a broke ass nigga. She don't respect your pockets. let's say if you're fucking her right, and
you can't say that. You can't say that, Mac. Not to cut you off. You got too many brothers out there that are bum ass niggas, and you got real successful women. And
let me land it. Let's say, right now I covered the communication and the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Now you dig. There's three things. If your finances is not right, and those other two things is good, she might step out on you. If your finances is good and the sex game is good, you got the money and you fucking her right. But guess what? You're insensitive. Your communication is lacking. It sucks. After a while, so those are only three things. That's the only reason that a woman will possibly cheat on you. Now, I'm gonna say
Mac, I disagree, but I'll wait for you to give me the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, well, listen. If you disagree, name one other reason that doesn't fall under those categories that a woman will cheat on you.
I can give you the reason everybody cheat, and that's the opportunity. When you have the opportunity to do it, that's when people do it. Without the opportunity, then nobody would cheat.
So our problem is bigger than the relationship problem.
You can't say that, Black.
All right, look.
You know why, Black?
Hold up. If the bitch is just going out and slinging that pussy because the opportunity is there, that means she's a demon. You know what I'm saying?
I said anybody, not just a nigga.
Nah, you know why? Because you got people that don't have the opportunity and they plan to cheat. That's why
men cheat for opportunity. Men cheat for opportunity.
Yeah, fellas, let me know when I can give my opinion.